Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Tower of God compatriots, lovers, readers, enjoyers, enthusiasts, and humble viewers of our humble Tower of God reading series. Welcome back to a lovely Saturday afternoon. Not Friday, not on Halloween night, unfortunately, but fortunately, we are still here, lickety split, on our way to read Tower of God Epic Reading Time Saturday edition. And I say we because it's not just me, your host, your reader, and your journeyer up the tower, Chris Allen. I am also with my compatriot in crime, the holy of unholiest, the guide extraordinaire, the Adrian.
Yo, what's Goog?
Was Goog Adrian. So, we are here from last week to read more Tower of God Epic Reading Time. And I believe last week, I think we did 5. We won the coin toss, from what I remember, and we ended up reading another one. And
Okay.
we are in such a crazy spot. And it's like, I believe it was Pagoost, I think, who said this. I could be wrong. But it was like Pagoost said, where we basically have no part that's like a good stopping point anymore because it's just all just crazy shit happening right now. So, what is the crazy shit that happened last week? And let's scroll a little down here just to see what we're dealing with. Oh,
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 this is perfect.
oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yes.
I don't know where I want to begin though, because should I start at the beginning or should I just start with what we're at right now?
Whatever feels right. I think
Okay.
however it flows good.
Yeah, I feel like I might dip into last episode, but maybe I won't because it was a while. We did read a lot of chapters yesterday, but
Not
basically,
yesterday, last
Gustang
week.
is using Bomb to relive the memories or whatever, and now we're kind of seeing the memories come in, I guess, from Gustang's perspective. Well, this isn't really Gustang's perspective, but we're seeing like the whole flashback essentially,
Something
which
is
Gustang is
confusing
unlocking.
me. Something's
Yeah.
confusing me here, too. These are
hmm
allegedly Gustang's memories, but I really question if they are because we're seeing things that Gustang had no business knowing. Like, how does he know these things? Gustang wasn't there for Enkidu's backstory and everything, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. So I think what's being seen is Gustang. So Gustang is only seeing his perspective of the memories, but what we're seeing as the reader is seeing the whole thing.
Okay.
That's what's happening. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good point. I'm glad you brought that up. Back. Yeah, because all this stuff is probably not part of Gustang's memories, but because they're trying to, explain the whole story or whatever, they're showing the whole flashback.
For our viewing pleasure.
Exactly.
Okay. I was wondering that
So.
because I was like, there's no way this is all Gustang's. Because at a certain point, I was like, is this a flashback or is this what Gustang is going through? And I was like, it has to be a
hmm
flashback more than anything now.
Yeah, it's a flashback, and Gustang is currently reliving or getting as much information as he can through Bomb on this current subject.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
yeah. Through the book that was in Bomb's mind absorbed.
So I guess we
Uh,
could actually start, if you want, with what happened with Bomb.
sure. So, what's his name? Dumas ended up bringing Bomb over to Gustang,
And
and he was
what did
pretty much
Gustang
dead.
say too? Gustang like
Gustang
saw
like
this shit.
smacked him around. I think he's like you idiot. Like why did you weren't supposed to do this to him or something like that.
And I said this shit too. I was calling this shit. I was like, dude, I don't think Gustang is gonna like Bob getting like this badly manhandled because it's like
Mm-hmm.
he's been treated relatively well by both Traumerei and Gustang. They both still want him, right? Now I don't
Mm-hmm.
know like Gustang to what end besides the memories because Gustang doesn't want Bomb to like join his family. He wants the abolition of all families, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he wants Bomb to be a part of the like, people who are eliminated or maybe he wants Bomb to like head start the new generation. Like I don't know, right? But for sure all the
Yeah.
family heads he wants gone. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
we kind of talked about this thing of like Bomb being the next nuke. How every family head is a nuke. He's the newest one and he's not claimed by anyone, right? He's not a family head
Mm-hmm.
himself. So they're trying to kind of recruit him. Why would Gustang recruit him if, he's kind of abolishing the family nuke system in a
Right.
way?
See, I think Bomb is different. I think he's not concerned about the fact like the reason he's trying to eliminate the 10 families might not be because of the fact that they're all nukes, but it might just be because of what they've done. Like
So
and
he
how
counts them
they've
as sinners.
Exactly. Like I think that's been something that was mentioned before. I don't remember exactly when, but like that they're all sinners, right?
Yes.
I think that was in the beginning of the book actually, before it like trolled him, right?
Yeah.
So that they're all sinners. So I think that is more so the reason. So he's not trying to get at the family heads necessarily because they're strong. He's trying to get at them for who they are.
What they've
And that's why
done.
they need to be limited. So Bomb is exempt from that, and Urek would also be exempt from that, obviously.
So it's not
Not that
all
Gustang could probably
irregulars.
do much, but you can see that Gustang is planning to take on people who are stronger than him. Because if he plans to take out all the 10 family, he's gonna go after someone like Han too, who is clearly stronger than him, right?
And
So
Jihad
it would make
too.
sense, yeah, and Jihad too, of course. So it would make sense that if he was going after all the nukes, he would have to eventually have a plan for maybe someone like Urek too, right? But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I
So it
think
is
Enuric
purely
doesn't really
a
care either.
yeah, yeah. So Gustang's plan only extends to the 10 families,
Okay. It's
the
limited
10
in
family
scope.
leaders. Yeah, and I'm not sure if the families themselves are in trouble. I think it has more to do with the family heads themselves as well. So I think the rest of the families will have to squirm and figure out some sort of new thing. But it seems like Revolution has a plan for that, because Revolution are kind of like the what happens after. Because I think Gustang's plan is just to eliminate everyone, eliminate himself, and then leave it in Revolution's hands on what happens after.
What about
And
Fug, man? What happened to Fug?
that's interesting, right? Because it seems like Fug would love this opportunity, right? But it seems like Revolution is like the better Fug at this point.
I feel like they haven't
But we
even
don't know
done
much
anything
about them.
too. Yeah, like they seem to be like the Fug that's more like involved and like set to, I guess, succeed. Just because they have Gustang's support in a way.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's very strange. We're gonna have to like pay attention to the differences between Fug and
Revolution.
Revolution,
Yeah.
because they seem very similar in their goals, but there has to be some sort of like discernible difference, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
I'll
keep
be
an eye on it.
honest, so far from the people in Revolution and the people in Fug,
Hmm.
and just seeing how Fug operates, I'm way more scared of Revolution when I see their lineup. You got Mashini, Belvier, Gustang, fucking this like jacked ass captain boss guy who's like
Hmm.
somehow turned into a gladiator. Like this is a scary lineup. When I see those
Yeah.
people, I don't want to mess with them. I do not want to
Yeah,
mess with them.
another thing to think about is that like Jihad and the forces have constantly battled against Fug and have constantly beaten them, right? So like Fug kind of has a losing record, whereas like Revolution is like this completely new thing that who knows how they were operating like in the shadows or whatever, but this is the first time they're actually showing themselves, and they're kind of
They're coming in
they
strong.
feel like they know what they're doing. Yeah, like it feels like they're not going to lose, or at the very least they're not going to lose without like
They're
putting up a
well
good fight.
prepared. They're very well
Exactly.
prepared. Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting to see, and also just the fact that we don't know a lot of the people there. Like we've seen certain people, but also there's a lot of people we haven't seen from Revolution.
Mm.
So just the mystery of it also kind of lends to like their potential strength, because we've seen like at this point we've seen a lot of the Fug folks, and we kind of have like a decent idea of how strong some of them are. Like like
Sophia
Kalalam
Tan.
and Sophia Tan, yeah, like those people, Jinsung. So yeah, we kind of have more of a feel for them. So I guess like a lot of the strength in Tog comes from not knowing. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mm.
the assumed strength. We don't really know, and that's what kind of makes us worried about what their potential strength could be.
A little
But yeah,
wary. Yeah.
interesting stuff.
So back to
So
Dumas delivering bomb.
yeah, Dumas delivers bomb. He gets smacked up. Gustang, glad that it's Gustang, right? Because Gustang seems to have the ability to just heal people pretty easily for some reason.
He's
He's shown it
Jesus.
in the he's shown it in the hell, what was it, floor of death, with I think
Rachel,
Rachel. Yeah,
sadly.
yeah. So yeah, it's not a big deal for him to help Bomb, and Bomb was basically cured instantly, but he was still knocked out. And from there, Gustang just uh, accessed the book from Bomb's mind, which I assume wouldn't be too tough from him being a family head and all.
Of
And
course.
then we got into the flashback, and that's where we were.
So before we get
Uh,
into the flashback and what happened there,
mhm.
what else happened outside of the flashback? Because we saw some major shit go down too.
Outside of the
Specifically,
flashback,
yeah,
are you referring to
specifically,
Revolution?
no, I would like to say specifically with Enkidu, who's now on the tier list, by the way.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So we had. Oh man, this was so sick too. Like TR spotted Bellerear
Belleria,
and
yep.
instantly like chopped his arms off
That was fucking
with the saw
graphic.
blades.
Like that is crazy. The only
Yeah.
reason she didn't go for the head, by the way, is because it was Belleria. Like that's the
Hmm.
second in command of the family, so she just like castrated him but didn't kill him.
And she wanted to get answers from him too on like what's going on and everything because she was very suspicious. Like we heard before when they were before Kieran attacked while they were in that other station and whatnot. Um, I think Tiara was mentioning that, and similar to Uruk too, that like a lot of people are interested in this third party. The third party
Revolution.
being most likely Revolution. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and Tiara, her main objective, although she has like all these orders from the family head and yada yada, the main thing she's concerned about is whatever this third party is doing and what their influence is on the family head.
Hmm.
So that is what she was up against, and that's her true goal. Even though it might be against Gustang's wishes, of course, Gustang is kind of working with them.
Yeah. Now, this is the ultimate question I have, right? So we found out a lot more information about the librarians, how they are confirmed to be all written by Gustang, and they
Hmm.
actually embody a piece of him, right?
Yeah, they're
Dumas,
artificial life
yeah, Dumas was his what was it, his seriousness?
strictness.
Strictness,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
It
think was
was
the
it was his
exact word they used.
strictness. Tiara was his creativity, right? So
I think that's yeah. Hmm.
is it similar to Trauma where by him doing this, does he lose that aspect of himself, or is he just copying it?
I would assume so. I would assume so that he does lose it.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
I would actually say the opposite. I think he's just embodying it into like a thing, but he still has it. Because I
Yeah,
feel like
because
he'd be
I
more of a husk then.
right, because I feel like it should take something out of him to create artificial life. So I feel like it should, but then again, like if his strictness is Dumas, then he should be pretty chill, right? But
Yeah, and
he's
look what
not.
he did to
So
Enkidu.
exactly. So it's hard for me to say 100% that he lost it, but he definitely has to lose something to create these beings. I wouldn't imagine that he'd be able to create things this strong without like, some cost.
I
It
honestly
might not
could
be a
think of
major
it. I think
it might not be a
he could
major
do it.
thing.
He's a
Yeah, yeah,
family head
because
at the end of
he
the
is a
day.
family head, yeah. So I don't think he's losing anything like huge. Like he can't, like he won't be able to step up to trauma unless he collects all of his librarians first. Like I don't think it's that bad. But I feel like there
Okay.
is some sort of cost associated. We
Okay.
just don't know what.
Yeah, we don't know, but Tiara is his creativity, and
Hmm.
she got pretty creative in what happened. So what ended up happening? She found Belleria, she chopped his arms off, she questioned him,
Hmm.
what was going on.
Yeah. I forget what sort of answers she got from Belleria while she was talking to him. Um,
I think
but
Belleria
is
was
there anything
basically
important that he
saying,
said?
yeah, he basically was like kind of stalling in a way. He's like, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing. This is a
Yeah.
big mistake. Like, don't do this." Like, he wasn't giving details, but he was basically
Yeah.
saying like, you're not like this is not good what you're doing. Like, don't do this."
Right. He did
And
confirm though that he's not what is it? He's not Pobedal's son, right? I think because Tiara, that was one of the
yes,
questions Tiara had mentioned. It's like, there's no way, like, since and Jihad, that like he hasn't had any children or something like that. There's no way you could be his kid or something like that.
yeah, like
I think that
direct
was like the
blood
one
kid.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
and we saw in the flashback he kind of picked up Belleria from the street too. So
Yeah. Hmm.
so that
And
confirms that.
Bellerear is from the red light district, actually, if I recall correctly.
Oh,
He brought it up, didn't he?
oh yeah, he did. Yeah, so I remember that
Which is
because
similar to Wangnan and
yeah.
somehow related to Revolution, I guess.
So Tiara asked him, "Where are you actually from? Because I know you're not
Hmm.
from Gustang." And he said, "Oh, I don't really know. All I remember is the red lights." I think that's
Yeah.
what he said. So he didn't even really give us a full answer either. But I think it's at this point that a special guest arrived.
Yeah. So we had Goruro plus Enkidu arrive, and I'm not sure how it came down, but basically, I don't know who struck first, but the fighting started pretty quickly,
Yeah, I think
and
Enkidu
it might have been Tiara.
antagonized her. I think Enkidu was like, "Hey, either kill him or don't do it." Like he was
Right.
basically talking shit. And
Hmm.
I think he's the one who aggressed first. I don't remember though, because this was a big point in my mind. Like they didn't need to start fighting, but someone really just threw a punch really quick. And then obviously
Hmm.
at that point they're gonna start fighting.
It's
But
just going down. Yeah.
yeah. And then and Kido at first was kind of like whatever, because he was using like Garuro shit, but what ended up happening?
Yeah, so Tiara ended up taking down Enkidu a few times and tried to finish him by using like some sort of like dragon breath or whatever.
That shit was
That
crazy, by the
was
way.
really strong.
She said as
Apparently, it's
powerful
like
as the family heads,
exactly.
which is crazy.
But
But to be fair, I was calling cap on that, but the more I thought about it, if they're literally made from him, I can imagine because it's his power. It's
mhm,
literally his power, so I can coincide that now.
yeah. But unfortunately, it turns out that Enkidu has a cheat code,
Multiple
which was bestowed upon him. Yeah, multiple. First of all, he's very slippery fight because he's like this
goo.
cube monster thing. So as long as a piece of him remains, it's very difficult to get rid of him. And the second, more important thing is that he was blessed by the administrator when he was with Traumerei, which we learned in the flashback at some point. But he also talks about it in at that point.
Yes.
So basically, the only thing that can kill Enkidu is another family.
Well, an irregular, I would
And
say.
an irregular, of course. Yeah, someone who's beyond the rules. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like, always implied. But the rule, his immortality was that, only family heads can kill him, is like the
Crazy.
rule written, which is a huge thing. Yeah.
Do you think that's the same contract that the family heads have? Like they can kill each other?
I don't
Or-
think so. I think the family heads can't kill each other.
Really? So they're even exempt from each other. They just have
I
like
think
straight
so.
immortality
I think theirs has to be a level up from
in Kidu's.
Enkidu. I think the immortality has to be removed before they can kill each other.
You know what's fucked up that I just realized?
Hmm.
Enkidu got a better deal than Blood Matter.
Hmm.
That's
That's
so
true.
fucked up.
Yeah, we don't know the details of the deals, but at the very least, Blood Matter's protection has to be stronger, at least when it's active, right? Because he loses it, allegedly, right? Because all this stuff is blog post stuff, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, it
But it
definitely
is
is.
somewhat confirmed because I remember when
Trauma, I wanted the thing
Traumerai
from
saved Han Sung Yu and
yeah, he
he's
wanted
like,
to
"Hey,
help
my
his
friend wants
friend.
to talk to him or whatever." Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, who
So
knows
some of
when we're
that
gonna
stuff
see
is
that shit, man?
partially confirmed that, like, Blood Matter requires some assistance in the fact that Hansung is connected. Like, that was all stuff in the blog post that was, like, strongly hinted at in the main series. So
Yeah, isn't the
it's
story with him is that like he has to sacrifice his children or he has to have a lot of children and that extends his lifespan?
yeah, he doesn't necessarily sacrifice them, but their lifespans are
Added to his.
are cut short. Yeah, to keep
Okay.
his going. Yeah.
Ah,
So they're not explicitly killed, but they do die young. And how young, who knows? Like, it could be 100 years because we're talking tower time, right? So
yeah.
they might not, it might not be as, like, compared to us, like, it might not be that big deal, but like to Towerborn, it's probably a big deal.
So if they even like climb the tower, become rankers and everything, they still don't get the benefit of immortality then? That like rankers get?
What do you mean immortality that rankers get? Oh, you
Or
mean
not,
like just keeping themselves alive through Shinsu, or
yeah,
like,
that.
no,
Not
I don't think
immortality
so.
is in like the contract that I said.
Yeah, I think the spell like will eventually end them, regardless of how strong they are.
Wow, that is
But another
crazy.
interesting tidbit, and this is blog post stuff, but I want to think that it's true, just because all this stuff has been kind of leaning in the right direction from the actual stuff from the story versus the blog post. It seems like they're all in line with each other. Is that the Blood Matters family adopts a lot of people for this reason, because of the
Oh
fact
wow.
that like their people won't stay very long, so if they need people who are going to be there for a while, they have to adopt from other families, from other areas, whatever. So my assumption is that maybe Hansung is related because he was one of the adopted people. That could be a possibility.
Hmm. Maybe.
I don't know.
So if you're adopted into the family, you don't get the curse, right? Like, oh hey, I'm a blood
No,
matter now, my life is cut short. So they're artificially strengthening themselves up with permanent additions from other people.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you can kind of tell who's a real blood matter and who's not then.
Yep.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay, okay. So what else is going on to get away from blood matter here? What else is happening? So Enkidu
The
got the what was the other blessing by the way? He has the immortality and what else? I think there was another one.
Oh, right, there were two blessings. Yeah.
I forgot
Shoot,
the other one,
I
man.
don't
Fuck.
remember. I want to look it up though,
Damn it, man. Because we're doing it on like a Saturday, we
because I
don't
feel
have
like it's important.
Pagoost here. I think Pagoost would like instantly know.
Yeah. Oh, cool. They literally have a tab for his on the
Powers.
wiki of his blessings. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So the first one is that aside from the family heads, no other being in the tower can kill Enkidu.
Crazy.
Yeah. While able to weaken and injure him, only the family heads can kill him.
Wild. Or anything
So
above them,
the
obviously.
second one, oh, and this one is the more dangerous one, is and this is crazy that they gave him this, but whatever. Enkidu, aside from the 10 family heads, he can bring death to anyone he likes.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that's what he ended up doing to Tiara. How the fuck did she even do that? What, do you just explode like the Death Note? He's basically a walking Death Note.
Yeah. So
What?
Enkidu has stated that he needs to be justified when killing someone using this blessing.
Uh-huh.
Um, as shown, the blessing allows to kill him someone, even if they're more powerful than him, as shown when he kills Pobedao Tiara, despite her being
No.
much stronger than him and overpowering him during the fight. Uh,
No.
yeah, Enkidu cannot consciously harm or kill. Yeah, he can't do anything to the 10 great families, yada yada.
Of
Yeah,
course.
there are a lot of details on
The
the bringing
blessing.
down anyone. There must be some sort of condition or something to it.
So
But
basically if
that's
you hit him, like I'm assuming he can't just walk around and just start exploding people.
yeah. Hmm.
Like maybe it's like if you like fuck with him or something. Like he's like, okay, yeah,
Hmm.
now you activated like my trap card.
Which kind of shows how much trauma I really cared about Enkidu in the past, right? He really wanted this guy to be taken care of.
Well, allegedly, and this is one thing we'll get into when we talk about this too for the recap. But
Hmm.
a lot of there was a lot of doubt cast into Enkidu about like does Traumerei actually like you or is this just like a phase thing? And
Hmm.
Enkidu even said no, it's not a phase. But everyone else was saying, "Oh no, it is." So there was like a lot of doubt on that, and I honestly don't know which one it is because, Traumerei is very like picky, right?
Hmm.
One day he'll love you, one day he'll hate you. He's so un he's so loose, like he's so like uncontrollable sometimes where it's like I honestly don't know how much he loved Enkidu because even Enkidu himself kind of said, "Yeah, there's a line I just can't get past. I'm not like one of the family heads. I will never be that. I am his friend. Yeah, I'm above a lot of people." But he was kind of stuck in like a position. Now, whether
Yeah.
he could actually get out of it or not, I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I don't know like how long and Trauma I would have liked him or if he was gonna like him forever because Enkidu had a long run. Like it wasn't short, right? It's not like, Trauma I saw him and lost interest. It was actually the opposite. Trauma I had no interest in him and then gained interest. So it's like, but there was a limit to it. It seemed like well, at least in Enkidu's mind, and from what everyone else said, even like the biggest op. Oh god, what was Enkidu or Traumai's wife's name? Or not wife, but fiance?
Amizu
Amizu.
or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Amuse, as they
Amizu.
say. I say
Fuck
Amizu.
Amuse. Yeah, I say
Yeah.
Amizu too. So Amizu was like really trying to cuck Enkidu here and be like, oh yeah, this is not gonna last. Like she was really fucking like hating Enkidu for some reason. I was like, what the hell?
Hmm.
And Enkidu kind of hated her too. But we're skipping ahead. We're skipping ahead here. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. That blessing is crazy, and the fact that Shamrai gave him that, it basically almost makes him a family head, and that actually speaks levels to Tiara's power. Tiara was able to really fuck this guy up, and this guy's old. Like Enkidu is very old, and he was even like in the flashback trying to fuck with the ancient, right? He was like, "Oh look, Shamrai, I have this new body. I'm strong." After all this time, if Tiara could still fuck you up, that either means A, you're really weak, or like you really didn't scale with all that time. Granted, look what happened to him, right? Like, look at how we found him. He was probably like kind of rusty or whatever, right? Or two, Tiara is just really that strong. But the fact that he has that blessing, that is crazy. Like that is
It
actually
carried him.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that is fucked up.
Yeah,
So
it's
anyway,
sad to see Tiara go, man.
yeah. So Tiara died, man. Fuck.
Best librarian.
Oh my god. And this is something me and Asia were kind of discussing like before the stream too. Tiara, as Adrian just said, is a librarian. So she was made. And a lot of people in the chat last week too were like, oh, don't worry, Guste could just remake her. And he probably can, right? Because that is his creativity. He could probably remake Tiara and have her be just as beautiful. But the main thing is, will it be the same Tiara? It'll probably look the same, talk the same, act the same, but will it retain the same memories? And this is where I don't think so. It'll basically be like a fresh respawn of Tiara when she was made. So she'll probably act the same in the same situations, but she'll have no recollection because it's a new person. It's essentially a clone. it's like a new Tiara without any of the experiences that Tiara went through, which I'm a little upset at. I'm upset like all of the stuff like we had all the character development with everyone kind of went down the drain, but as long as we get Tiara back, I don't care. But the big question is, Agent, do you think he's even gonna bring Tiara back? Do you think he's gonna be like, oh shit, Tiara's gone, let me write her back up?
I don't know. I mean, it
Because with his
depends if
whole
he needs it for the plan, right?
yeah,
Because
I was gonna say
Gustang
his whole
plans to end
plan.
himself at some point,
Does he
and who
even
knows
want
what
these
happens to the
librarians?
librarians
Yeah,
when he's gone? Like, do they continue to exist, or are they done without Gusting?
I don't know. I don't know what he wants, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Tiara sadly is dead, and obviously the tier list also reflects that shit.
Yep.
But either way, what else happened? Is there anything outside of that? Is there anything more to that?
We could just say that Enkidu also took Belarir's body as well,
Oh yeah. Oh
and
shit.
noted how weak he is.
Ha!
He's like, "Are you really a ranker?"
You're the second in command. You're a loser.
Yeah, and it was also in Belarir's body that
Oh, oh,
Tiara was killed, I believe.
yes. Also, there is a big thing. Actually, you just reminded me. We almost skipped this one, but I almost
Mm-hmm.
forgot it. Do you remember what happened while he was in Belrir's body?
Belarir can kind of is conscious.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And one thing to note, Enkidu said this hasn't happened in a long time, which means this happened before, where someone else
Mm-hmm.
was conscious. I don't know if that's the original Enkidu, like, the original body he took the horned guy, because this is, he's just kind of taking the name here. But that implies that this happened before with someone else. If it's
Mm-hmm.
not Enkidu, though, I don't know who else it is, because putting the pieces together here, we could see that when we found him in Cube form, with his like head all like fucked up and everything, he had
Mm-hmm.
horns still. So that was like the original body he had. So we know he really didn't either A, he switched it and came back, or B, he didn't really get a new body. Like once we see him in the horn form, that's it. That from then till now, that's what he stays in. So at this point, other than the original Enkidu, who else would really be conscious with him if he doesn't take over anyone else? It has to be Enkidu.
Yeah. Maybe there's a time limit to it too. Maybe like at some point they eventually peter out or whatever. Because it seems like current Enkidu before, like if he was locked in the cube, the person should have still been there, right? I
Yeah, we didn't get any
theoretically.
mention of it.
Yeah, so like we should have been hearing three voices if that person was still there. So whoever was conscious at the time is no longer there. Either Enkidu might have, maybe Enkidu as he like absorbs people, he can dispose of certain people too. He's just like, let me get rid of this one.
Wow.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but because right now,
Belvier's still there. He's chilling with them. He actually, I think, liked it. Like he was
and Belarir,
indifferent
yeah,
to
he
it.
quite enjoys it, right? Because Belarir is obviously a pretty weak person, so to have the abilities of
And Kido.
Enkidu, he won't be able to be pushed around anymore.
Bro, this is
So
crazy. It's just like Rachel. It honest to God is
yeah.
just like Rachel. This weak, evil, conniving bitch got like such a big lucky break, man. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Yep. So that's
Anyway,
that.
yeah, so what else happened now? I I don't know if we should go into the flashback now, but I don't think there's anything else. Do we know what's happening with
Mm-hmm.
Rachel?
I think Belair is trying to contact Rachel or something. Like the whole reason he went into the Sprout was to try to reach Rachel and like get
Yes.
her out.
And that's
So
when
I'm
tragedy
guessing
struck.
that's yeah. So I'm guessing now
And
Enkidu
Kido might
plus
do it.
yeah they might work together because Enkidu, although he's a bit alarmed that Belair is with him, they don't seem like they're at ends with each other. Like they seem pretty chill with each
I
other.
think they're gonna be friends.
Yeah, I honestly yeah. Like this seems like a very like chill interaction between the two of them.
Even though this guy just took over his body, I don't think like
Mm-hmm.
Belleria cared because his body was getting mutilated anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he would be dead if Enkidu didn't take over because you
Or
basically gonna
maybe
bleed
maybe
out
not dead. Maybe like Tiara
or
would have
severely
just
disabled at
yes,
least.
yeah. I think Tiara would have let him live, but not well,
Yeah.
not well.
So with Enkidu's powers, like he just reattached his arms like it was nothing. So.
He grew that shit.
Hmm. Yep. And also saved him from the wrath of Tiara because who knows what Tiara would have done when she was done getting her questions. You know what I mean? Like he probably would have
you
been a
you
goner.
can't kill the second in command like that.
I
There's
don't think
no
Tiara would have
way.
taken prisoners knowing who Tiara is.
No
Once she figured
way.
her shit out, I think she would have been done with it, right? Just tossed.
Oh my god, that is crazy. And I can't even say I don't disagree because Tiara is wild. Like on
Mm-hmm.
on site, she saw him instantly blew up his arms, and he's just screaming in pain. And then she came over and kicked him, and I'm like, what the
Hmm.
fuck? Like he's not strong. We confirmed it. We know he's not strong. And Tiara's going at this guy like he's a fucking like branch leader. Like that is
Yep.
some crazy shit. But yeah, so either way, I'm assuming Belvedere is gonna tell Enkidu, oh hey, by the way, there's this other conniving bitch that we should go get.
Hmm.
So that might happen there, but that's an assumption at
Yeah.
that point.
And since Belvedere is part of Revolution, like Revolution seems like the perfect group for someone like
Enkidu,
Enkidu, who is
oh yeah,
essentially
hates Traumerei.
betrayed by Traumerai. I'm not sure. I mean, he probably hates Gustang too because of the whole thing. So
Yeah, this is where, out of curiosity, I mean, I think he has a hate for all the family heads based on the flashback. He more
yeah,
more so from
true.
jealousy. I think it stems
Jealousy,
from jealousy.
exactly. Yeah. Hmm.
But
So he's the perfect candidate to join freaking Revolution.
oh yeah. But I wonder, like, aside from the jealousy, if there's anything else that happened that we haven't seen yet of like
Right.
how Enkidu ended up where he ended up, because he's still in good
Right.
graces. Like
I mean, we
nothing
are
bad has
still
happened.
halfway through this
Flashback arc.
flashback, right? I know you have your predictions, but we
Oh
haven't seen the
yes.
ending yet.
Oh
So
yes. I'm sure I will change my predictions as well.
yeah, honestly, yeah, I'll just leave it to you. I'll leave you to experience it. I won't say anything till we get there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what else happened? Anything else on the outside, or are we
I
good to get
think
to the
we're good on the
flashback?
outside because most of the chapters were inside the flashback, right?
Yes. Yes.
And there's a lot of fluff there too that I feel like we could skip over while we're talking about it. Like,
Oh yeah, we
but
don't
we'll
need
try
to
to get over the
describe
important part.
everything.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So what happened in the flashback?
Okay. So, we could start with a lot of it focuses on Traumerai, really, and
Yes.
just his experiences. Mostly right after conquering the tower, all the family heads kind of split up. They became more busy.
Trauma did not like
They
that.
He did not like it. Things changed. They like his friends or whatever
They're
didn't
busy
really feel
now.
like they were friends anymore. Like they all had their own things or whatever, had
It's
their own
like
lives, had to start setting up their own thing.
it's
Yeah,
like what happens when people grow up and like they get
they
families or
get married.
girlfriends or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like, oh man, no more hanging out with the boys, huh?
exactly. Hmm. So yeah, so Traumerai was feeling lonely and all this other stuff. So he decides to ask Mixeth, I think, from the workshop,
Big
if
Daddy.
I'm getting that correctly. And he requests, I forget the explicit words that he has, like something that could be anything but is nothing at the same time, or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
something cryptic like that.
You basically
And
got it on the head.
and they produce Enkidu, right? The
The Cube.
little cube in the jar, little anima type thing. I don't really know how to describe it.
Yes.
But it is in a fishbowl, so I assume it's an anima of sorts.
That'd be crazy to think this thing's an anima. That's actually wild.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my assumption, just because he's in the bowl. Like he was in a bowl for most of the time, so I'm thinking he's an anima. But anyways,
Hmm.
um, at first, Traumer's like, dude, what the hell is this? Like, this is not what I asked for, like, and he just kind of left Enkidu alone. He's just like, all right, this is obviously this guy Mixeth has no idea what he's talking about. Like, this is dumb. I'll just continue with my life. But Enkidu, being a sentient being, was like, wait, this is kind of weird. Like, he doesn't care. Like, I was supposed to be this special person
It was
to Traumer.
neglect. He was neglecting
Yeah,
him.
and Traumer is the first person that he truly met. So like, he wanted to try his best to be his friend. And he prays to the tower because he is a tower born, right? Being a artificial being of the workshop and whatnot. And the god comes to him, the god that he knows very well, being from the workshop.
No. Oh
It's
no.
our best friend, freaking Hedon.
Sick fuck. The
Yeah,
more I see
Hedon,
Hedon, the more I think
voiced
he's
by
a sick
Jiraiya.
fuck. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, in the anime season 1.
The good season.
Yes, the good season. So and Hedon basically helps him out. Is like, dude, I got you, man. Look, you what you need is you need a new body, because right now you are nothing, but you can become anything, right? So let's just
Yes.
find you something to become. So he takes him out to this battlefield because the tower was very chaotic back in the day. This
They're still
is
nailing
shortly
things
after
down.
Genesis.
Yeah, they're
This
nailing
is
things down in the Jihad Empire still.
exactly, like, things are still very hostile. Like, the whole hostile takeover of Jihad and
Have
everything.
ancients around still too.
Yeah. So things have not quite been cleaned up to the point that we're used to in the tower, which is something I think we take for granted in the tower. Maybe, like, how much cleaner and potentially safer, for lack of a better word. Like, the tower is still extremely dangerous, right? But like, there is more order in the tower than there once was.
It's not
before
like the
jihad.
old tower.
Yeah, yeah. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, who knows? Because there are also a lot of villages and like people that were destroyed in the process, right? Like Doan's village is basically extinct now.
It's
Flower
like
Kingdom.
industrialization if you think about it.
Yeah,
They
it's
industrialized the tower.
yeah. So it helped in some ways, like, but in other ways, it's some of the natural forming things of the tower have kind of been removed.
Oh yes.
So he goes onto the battlefield and he finds this great warrior, Enkidu, right?
Oh,
And our little jelly goes in there, possesses him, and he becomes Enkidu. So at the time, Enkidu didn't really have the name. He was just like the jelly cube. I don't know what they called him before.
nothing.
But once he became the warrior, he took the name Enkidu, and he returned to Traumerei, and Traumerei was pleased, right?
He
Like
liked
he
him
was
now.
essentially a human now,
Yes, even though he has almost.
and he came in with a really big performance too, because he came in while Traumerei was fighting one of the ancients or something like that, right? And he was trying to show off to him, was like, "Look, I'm your little jelly cube guy. I can fight now and stuff." And Traumerei was intrigued, but knew that he still had a lot to learn. But he was excited actually to teach Enkidu like the ways of Shinsu and stuff like that, and kind of like become a friend. So things started off pretty strong after Enkidu got his body.
Yes.
So they start hanging out. Traumerei takes care of him. They start, they do a bunch of things together. They're fighting together. Traumerei teaches him how to use Shinsu. He gets the blessings that we talked about earlier, and things are going very well until he meets
The wife.
Amizu, right?
Yup.
Yeah. So, and he's met Amizu throughout their whole training process thing, but we meet a point where Enkidu, where we the viewers get to see like what Enkidu thinks of Amizu, and he hates her. She doesn't like him either,
And there's a
and
specific reason why he actually dislikes her. Do you remember that?
I don't recall the specific reason. You can say it.
So he noticed that she was
Hmm.
going behind Traumerei's back and communicating with someone.
Oh,
And she was doing
right.
it secretly. And we kind of know who it is now, right? We know what
Yep.
happened. But
Hmm.
I don't know if we wanted to spoil. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. We already saw it. But
Yeah, you can say it. It's
yeah, she
fine.
was basically communicating with V. And she
Hmm.
wanted, she was like setting up like her departure to join like V and Arlen. And I was like,
Hmm.
oh shit, right? But Enkidu noticed she was doing some sussy shit. And he told Traumerei, like, yo, Traumerei, I think she's doing something. But Traumerei didn't care.
Yeah, and Trauma is like, don't get involved with her.
It's
Like,
my
this is
wife,
my
man.
thing. And this is kind of where the rift starts to split, where Enkidu feels like he was treated very well, like a real person and something like that. But then once other like Traumerei's past friends and the people he's climbed up the tower with start getting involved, Enkidu starts to realize that
He's not
maybe
as a
because he
high
wasn't
level.
there at the time or whatever. Yeah, but he's not treated the same as Trauma. Like it's kind of more like he was just Traumerei's temporary friend until he could interact with his real friends. Like there's some sort of separation there,
He's
and it's
filling the
definitely
void that he wants them to fill ultimately. Like he's there as a stopgap, whereas
yeah.
like they're the actual solution. But because
And
they're not
Traumerei
there,
doesn't
he's
really
just
hide
using
it that
him.
much either. Like he makes it very clear, kind of clear, I guess. I don't. He doesn't like explicitly say it, but like it is pretty obvious that Traumerei doesn't really care about Enkidu as much once he's around the family heads. Like he wants to interact with them more, which is kind of sad because it's like things were very good when they weren't involved. But once they pull up and Enkidu and Traumerei himself sees like, oh, it's an opportunity to like reunite the boys, right? I think that's how he kind of sees it, right? Like even though we know it's doomed because like they're already all doing their own thing now, and Traumerei's still back in his old ways where he kind of wants like everyone to hang out and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought, but like it feels like Traumerei's stuck in the past, really, and he wants things to go back to the way it was.
They never
But he
can
has
though.
Enkidu to help him, but he keeps throwing away Enkidu's like camaraderie in the attempts in like futile attempts to like get back what was there before.
So you know what I think it is? I think
Hmm.
ultimately it's just this thing of levels, right? I think
Hmm.
even I still think he does like Enkidu, right? But Enkidu has a limit. This is where he's just friends, where he sees the family heads as like his family, right? Like he
Hmm.
cares about them significantly more. That's not to say he necessarily degraded Enkidu or Enkidu was thrown out once they're there, but it's kind
Okay.
of like a higher level of like, oh, these are like my longtime friends, and you're just my current friend. So I still think he cares about Enkidu. It's just not as much. Like he has a greater care for them than for Enkidu when obviously they're there. But yeah, I think you're right 100%. Where it's like, oh, they're back. Maybe we could relive the old days and like get things going together again. But it's a doomed prospect because even though they're here for what was essentially Enkidu's or not Enkidu, sorry, Traumerei's proposal, because that's the whole reason they were all coming together. Because Traumerei was going to propose to Amizu and marry her because somehow
Hmm.
he loved her. And there's an important thing to note here too that ended up being said. But this is where, before everything went wrong, the whole reason they were here was to basically congratulate him and have a party with him. And that's just like a one-time thing. So
Hmm.
this is where at that point it's like he wants the past to keep coming, but it's not gonna happen. It's like a short reliving of it. And I don't think
Yeah.
Traumerei likes that, but there's not really much he could do. But regardless.
Hmm.
So they're basically having a bachelor party for him, though.
Yep.
So what else happened, Adrian? What happened after they all arrived? And we saw all the new family heads and the old ones,
Yeah, we
technically.
saw a fair amount of them. Not all of them though. There were some or several that were missing, and I think it could be due either they were family heads that Traumerei didn't particularly like, or they just couldn't make it. Like people like Blossom specifically couldn't make it because she was
Sleeping.
sleeping.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Like, I'm surprised Gustang didn't just drag her ass out there while she was sleeping, like they do to Lore. You know, they just
yeah,
like carry around Lore in the little like
that's
sack.
true. Yeah, I wonder if Gustang back in the day was on
Blossom
like
duty.
Blossom duty. Yeah, just carrying her around. That would make a lot of sense.
That shit is so funny that the rest
I
of her
cannot
family
wait.
gets that shit. That is hilarious.
Yeah, I can't wait until we see more of the Blossom's family and everything because they're just some of the most chill
It's so funny.
family members.
Also, we have Auntie in here. Auntie, thanks for dropping by, but you got to get out of here, man. You can't be in here when we do this stuff. But thank you for the love from Japan. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Hmm.
But either way, don't listen and get the hell out of here. You can't see this stuff. But anyway, remember fucking I will always remember this shit with Jellybean, man. Do you remember like how Jellybean was with I forgot who it was.
Drac.
Drac, yeah. I don't know how you keep remembering his name.
I love
But
the the
she was
Lokovia.
with
What
Drac,
is it called? Yeah,
the fucking
the
Eurasias.
Onsikal. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
whatever you want
Fosicles,
to call it.
whatever the fuck
Yeah.
they are, yeah. And Drac was like, "Oh, don't worry, you're one of us. I'll kill you last." And then they just
Hmm.
slept together,
Hmm.
like they were just
Their little bean
sleeping with
bags.
each other. Like no
They're
sense
so
of
calm.
urgency, no sense of like danger. Like they're just sleeping there. Yeah,
Hmm.
they are so funny. I fucking love them so much. And then Jellybean is a little scary too. Like they can get scary when they wake up, but like
Yeah.
it's like a bear. They're honestly like bears. Like, oh, if they're sleeping, they're like nice and cute and cool. But once they wake up, if they really want to wreck shit, they will wreck shit. And
Yeah.
just to make
And
sure I remember, Blossom is
mhm.
the wave controller of the group, right?
Correct. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
She's the premier wave controller. Hmm.
Like most of the Eurasias are. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, some family heads weren't able to make it, some did. Who do we got here and what's going on?
Yeah. So we got REA Han.
Big
We got Kun Edwan.
Tad,
We got Gustang Gucci.
Nerd,
We got Yurang.
who used to be known as Hana,
Yeah. Yeon.
who's apparently one of the
Um.
prettiest women in the tower.
Yep.
Do you
But
agree with
she's
that
drawn a little
statement?
weird.
Yeah,
Huh? Do I agree with
agree.
that statement? Based off Yua, maybe. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Yua, but I feel like Yurang kind of falls short. And I agree that she's drawn very weird in this thing. They couldn't figure her out. I see what
Okay.
they're trying to do, but they didn't cook with the design. So
Damn.
we'll have to
Maybe
table
it's the
Yurang for a
dress.
while.
Maybe it's the dress. Maybe it's because she
I,
came in the little nice
I think
dress.
it's the face. They're having trouble with her face, really.
I
Like drawing her
agree.
face correctly.
I
Like
agree with
you can
that.
see the intent, but it's not there. So
Hmm.
it's okay. I'm sure as we see more stuff, it'll
One
get
of the
better or
season
whatever.
three shortcomings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna linger on it too much because I think it's like a pretty superficial thing to worry about.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Eons though. I want to learn more about their families. I want to learn more about all the families, honestly, just like the history and everything,
And
and
she's
like
the
what
one
makes
who
them
doesn't
different.
have the kids, right?
Yeah, allegedly, right? And it
Okay.
kind of makes sense too, because she's always yelling at like why do these girls like freaking Kun and
Oh
you
yeah,
know
she
and
doesn't like that
Han and
they're
stuff like
over
that. Like she's always
N1, yeah.
upset about this sort of thing. Like what do they see in these losers or whatever? So you can already kind of tell that maybe she's living up to her blog post self.
Wow.
She does seem kind of like independent in that sort of way.
Damn.
But
That's
that's not
hilarious.
I don't want to confirm it or anything like that, but you can see that maybe there's some connection there.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm. Um.
So what happens here
So
at the party? What's going on?
right. So I don't know how
Everyone
much I can
comes.
skip. Yeah, I guess everyone pulls up. You know, they're setting up and yada yada. I guess we can just get to the part where Amizu basically spills the beans, right?
Oh, what did she do to my boy,
And she
yo?
she
What did she
says
do?
right as Traumrai is looking to propose and setting up the ring and all this other stuff, she comes up, makes an announcement, says, "Hey, I'm having a blast. It's great to see all you all, but this is my last time here. I will be leaving."
Damn. And she
And
even said
just
like
kind of drops the mic.
it almost made her change her mind too.
Yeah. Hmm. And then from there, Traumrai gets, obviously depressed.
Devastated.
Yeah, and Enkidu tries to help, but he gets pushed aside by the other family heads who are like, "Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it." And Enkidu feels very bitter about the whole situation because he spends at least now he's the one who spends the most time with Traumrai. So he thought that Traumrai would come to him for console help, or that that he could potentially help Traumrai, but he ended up being useless. Like Traumai basically threw him aside, like leave me alone or whatever. And the people who ended up coming to his support were the remaining family heads, the male family heads rather.
The
Whereas
boys.
the boys, whereas Yurang stayed with Amizu
Amizu.
to discuss with her about the whole thing. So they kind
The
of had like a split
girls.
up discussion or whatever, which is kind of funny the way the way it panned out. But it was cool to see them all talk to each other, and they were very supportive of Trauma. Like you could see that they genuinely cared. But there is a sad feeling of like just Enkidu standing outside the door, wanting to be with them, right, and just not able to be there, which
He wants to
honestly
be a
kind of
family
pulled
head
on my
so
heartstrings a little
bad.
bit too, because Enkidu could have been a much better person if he was just invited to join the crew or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
He was
he may
too
not be the
early.
strongest.
Or not too early. He was too late, sadly, to the party.
Yeah, exactly. But to him, it's like his whole purpose was to be Traumrai's friend, right? Like that's the whole reason he was created. So for him to not live up to that purpose and be like pushed aside by these family heads, it must feel awful.
It's really sad too because Enkidu realizes it, and he said the only thing he can do is turn back time and go with them up the tower. That's the only way he can like solve this problem. And
Yeah.
obviously, unless like you're someone like Enryu or something, you really can't do that.
Hmm.
Like you really cannot like turn back time and do that shit. And he said that's the only way I can get what I want.
Yeah. And since he wasn't there, I think another issue is because he wasn't there to support Traumrai and he was by himself, essentially like ruminating by himself with this whole issue going on. He
Doing.
ended up his hatred for, I feel, Amizu is starting to grow a little bit, because it's
Hmm.
like, okay, well, I can't help Traumrai, but I'm really like, maybe I can't help him by talking, but maybe like
You can do
I could get
something.
rid
You
of
can
this person.
act.
Yeah, because he feels very. I'm not sure how he said it, but he did express that his because he already didn't like Amizu, right? But like now it's like it's much.
She's
It's
the
because
cause of his
this
suffering.
she's the issue to him.
Now, one
It's not,
important
that
thing.
Traumrai isn't accepting him or anything like that. It's more so that she is the issue. If we were to get rid of her, then maybe Traumrai would be more
Happy.
amicable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one thing to note here too is a lot of thoughts were crossing Enkidu's mind here.
Hmm.
Enkidu was sort of saying, "Oh, what if I could take over one of the family heads?" He was
Right. Yeah.
really going
Hmm.
over like, "Oh, I need to
He
do
considered all the
something."
options.
Yeah, he was like, "I could take over the family head. I could kill Amizu. I could maybe take over her." Like a lot of things were going in his mind, but ultimately he didn't really go through with anything because nothing
Hmm.
happened yet. But now that like the big bang happened essentially, and everything's going to shit, I think this is where Enkidu is going to act.
He's
Like
gonna
he's gonna,
snap,
yeah, he's gonna
probably.
do
Yeah.
something, and this is where the bad part's gonna happen.
Right. Because we already started this flashback. This flashback already mentioned that like something bad was gonna happen. Like we knew from the start
And
that
remember what we saw
something.
with Traumrai too? What Traumrai said before this
Hmm.
flashback in the original like
Yeah.
scene, he
He says
said,
that he
"Oh,
feels awful.
yeah, I feel awful about this. Like this is
That
bad.
he
What
wants to
happened?"
erase his memories too.
Yeah. Now,
Hmm.
one thing to note here, and this is where I'll kind of take over for a big part here now.
Hmm.
One thing I want to say, I absolutely love the interactions with the family heads. Edwan and Gustang and everyone coming over and helping his ass when he's like depressed. It was so good because this whole time, Traumar is happy to see them. He's in good spirits and everything. The thing happens. Amizu dubs him, and then what happens? He's in his room, and Gustang barges in, right? And Kido was telling Traumar was telling Kido, "Oh, leave me alone, don't come in," right? Gustang said, "Oh, I'm going to go in. You're not stopping me." He goes in, and Traumar. Remember what Traumar tells him? He tells him, "Piss off, fuck you."
Hmm.
He is not happy even to his friends that he loves, right? So he's
Yep.
basically cursing them. Now he's not fighting them, right? It's not like current day where he's actually like trying to clap them. But this is where like he was just so upset. He's like, "Fuck off. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to hear anyone. Like just get away from me, right? Leave." And like a big homie, surprisingly enough. Do you remember what Gustang said?
I don't remember exactly.
He was like, "Oh, I'm still here for the whole week, man. You're not getting rid of me."
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like even after getting cursed out and like he told him like fuck off, leave me alone, go away. Gusto was like, nah man, I'm staying here for the whole week. I'm gonna help you out. And then Edwan came, all the boys came, and Edwan at first was like, oh yeah, fuck girls. Girls always like are nonsense. They dub me.
Yeah, it's like,
Fuck
don't worry,
it.
we'll find you someone else.
Yeah, after you go through this a couple times, you'll get used to it. Don't worry. And then Charmer said, no, but I want her. And then Edwin completely flipped the script. He's like, oh, okay, you want her. Oh, maybe we could get her back. Maybe you could talk to her, rizz her up a little bit, remind her of the good old times. It's like Edwin said, okay, fuck that bitch, to then Edwin saying, okay, let's get her back. Like, Edwin was
Hmm.
just in, like, complete support of this guy, man. I was like, yo, that is this is why on the tier list Edwan is still number one. He honestly really impressed me. And the thing I like with Edwan that they mentioned too was they mentioned this guy seems stupid, like he seems relaxed, but he's very, very like deceptive. In a way
Hmm.
similar to Trauma. Like Trauma is very smart, which surprised me at first when I heard that. I thought it was Gusting, but no, it's Trauma. But this is where Edwan is very deceptive. Like he doesn't let you know fully like how good he really is, and apparently he's really good at picking things up too.
Hmm.
So Edwan is like very deceptive, and he's just a big homie, man. Like he fucking is so cool. I think Edwan so far is like one of my favorite family heads, as is evident by the tier list. But one thing to
Yep.
note here, aside from me liking that whole interaction, I think that whole interaction was great. One big thing to note here, Adrian, Traumerai already sealed away memories before this.
Right. They all have,
Yeah, so
which is confirmed.
so
Hmm.
then when he says like, he feels horrible, he wants to forget, which is happening, which is going to happen in the future from where we are now. It's in the past,
Hmm.
but from where we are now, it didn't happen yet. What is he sealing double memories? Like what the fuck is about to happen here? And obviously I don't want you
Yeah.
to answer that, but like like what the fuck is going on here? But yeah, so he has the memory sealed. It's already after like whatever they saw, maybe on the final floor or whatever. But some shit's about to go down. But let me ask you this,
Hmm.
Adrian: what resolution does Traumerai come to now? What does he kind of decide after talking to his boys and Edwan and whatever? What is he about to do? Do you remember?
Was he gonna stop her? I don't remember.
Kind of. This is where I think they left it ambiguous, but he basically said, "Oh, I can take what I want. I'm a family
Oh,
head. I should
right.
start acting like it."
Yeah. Not very happy. Like, not very
More
good
like
conclusion
current
there.
day Traumerai,
A bit
honestly.
scary. Yeah.
Like this is where I think he's really following the teachings of Jihad, because Jihad tells him like, oh yeah, all the people that are not like with us are vermin. They're below us. They're subhuman. They're animals. They should basically be like subservient almost in a way. This
Hmm.
is where I think Trauma is finally listening. I honestly think Jihad corrupted him.
Hmm.
I straight up think Jihad corrupted him. But yeah, Traumrai is not happy, and now I think he's lashing out, and he's really gonna take Jihad's words to heart here, and I'm a little worried. But
Yep.
finally, Adrian, what are we witnessing right here to finally get up to date?
Oh, we were missing the girl conversation too.
Oh, you could go over that if you want. Yeah, I didn't really care
Okay.
about that one, honestly.
Oh, really? I thought it had a lot of lore implications because that's where we learned that they all erased their memories. Like, Amizu mentions that they've all changed, and what is it called?
And they're changing.
Yeah, and they're changing, and things have changed since yada yada. And Yang expresses like, this, like the concern that like, yeah, we have changed, like we made this decision, it's final from here, we have to keep going. So
Also, shout out
there's
to Yang for being supportive of Himizu, by the way.
yeah, yeah, true. um I guess the main point of their conversation was just the fact that like they've changed for some reason. Like I think that was the confirmation of the fact that they already had their memories erased. It came from that conversation.
Hmm.
Um, and then she also talks about what she used to like about Trauma and how like different he was in the past. I guess it's not that important. You're right, but I thought we'd at least mention it. But yeah, let's get to what we are now.
Well, actually, before we get to that, one question
Hmm.
I do have to pose now. Do you think V and Arlen also wiped their memories or sealed their memories? Or
I don't
no?
think so.
Because
Mm-mm.
the way they confirmed this too was when the guys were meeting, they even said, "What do we do with her now? If she's joining V, we obviously can't talk to her. Do we actually like, fuck her up? Do we take her out? Like what do we do?" Right? So it seems like there's a lot of opposition between V, Arlen, and the rest of the group now. Like they're
Hmm.
very maybe not necessarily at war with each other yet, but it's like it's definitely like they can't really interact anymore. Like they're friends maybe, but it's like they're against each other. Probably because of
Hmm.
Jihad. Like I think Jihad ordered this probably, but they said, "Yeah, we cannot talk to her anymore. Like we have to just split ways now if she's going to V."
Yep.
But again, that makes me question, is V and Arlen's memory still intact there? Like did they follow the rest of the group? Because it really feels like they just want to keep exploring and adventuring and stuff. Like maybe that's why V split away. He's like, "Nah, I don't want to do this shit. I still want to keep going."
Right.
But who knows? But what happens next, Adrian?
Yep. So now we see Luzlek, who's actually going to be the one taking Amizu away, arriving at the palace or whatever. But he gets stopped by Han, and immediately a fight begins. But it seems like Han pretty much has things under control against Luzlek. Like Luzlek doesn't really have a chance.
Okay, it's interesting you say that because number one, I think what was said last time too is Han is using a wooden sword.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I'm looking at the color of it. I couldn't confirm really. When I first read this, I didn't really think it was a wooden sword, but
I
it
don't
could
think
be.
Han
I
brought
thought it
like
was
a
just
real
like a
weapon.
different colored.
It's like going to a friend's wedding. You're not going to bring a gun. You might bring like a knife or something, right? But you're not going to bring like a gun at your friend's
I
wedding.
don't know. I feel like Han is that guy. Like I feel like
He
he'd
could
always
be.
carry a sword on him.
He could be, but he brought
His
his practice
bodyguards were
sword.
armed.
I
Like
mean, that's
remember the big
true.
rap dude? Yeah.
That guy was crazy, by the way. I just remembered him
Hmm.
from you saying it. That guy was sick. But this is where I mean, yo, Han is so cool, man. And they said Han's kind of a loner too. We got so much family head lore. I love this shit so much. This is
Yeah.
like a great arc. Oh my god.
And we're about to learn more about Han.
But
He's here in front of.
one thing I do want to say here with Luzlek,
Hmm.
we saw what happened last time with Luzlek and Urek, right? They
Hmm.
glazed Luzlek hard. Let's see if they're gonna continue to glaze him or if his introduction's over and like they don't need to develop him much anymore, right?
Yeah.
Because for the first showing, you can't show Luzlek being a bitch, right? So I always say they did the whole Luzlek v Urek thing really more for Luzlek. Like it's always fun to see Urek, right? If you're an Urek lover,
Yep.
you love him, and he did great. He did really really good. In fact, he did a little bad in my opinion, but it's Urek. He wasn't trying. But this is where, excuse me, this is where Luzlek already got his debut. So they might have glazed him in the beginning. Let's see if they'll glaze him now. This is gonna give us a big indication if things get serious, how strong Luzlek at least was, right? Because we can always
Yeah.
assume he got stronger. But this is gonna give us a very good indication of like where things are between him and the family heads, at least back then. And I'm sure the family heads got stronger too, but like I'm gonna be paying very close attention to what's about to happen here. Very, very
Yeah.
close attention.
I also want to mention just like a small thing that Luzlek doesn't have like face scar that he has in his current version. So like
Yeah, he's
something
about to
must have
get that shit
changed.
here.
Uh
Fucking Han's
huh.
about to slice his eye.
Yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah, so that's the recap. Very, very in depth, I would say. Very detailed, very nice. The hour long recap. I think this might be one of the longest ones we've done, but I think it was
There's so
very
much stuff to talk about.
yeah, I think it was very worth it. I think it was a good thing to go over, just so we're all like
I
square
think
on
it's going to be the
everything.
new normal too, because of how much content drops as we keep going through, approaching the end of the season 3.
True. We are at 202, and from what I saw, from what I remember, we only have 235. Oh my god, we're closer than I
From what you
thought.
remember, checks the chapter.
Yeah, from what okay, I forgot to say the last part. I thought it was gonna be like 250 something or something like that. I didn't know it was like 235. That shit is close as shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck, Agent? We're almost 30 chapters away,
we're almost there. Yeah.
and you're telling me like, okay, do you still
Wait, we
hold?
might finish before December then, or before
No,
the end
there's
of
no
December.
way. There's no way. Because we're about to hit November. Well, no, we're in November.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, we already know.
let me see. If we
Well,
do
we're reading a
five
lot of chapters.
chapters, yeah, let me see. If we do 5 chapters of one,
That's
right?
5 weeks,
5,
right?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Wow, yeah, we might be finished by December, mid-December
Mm-hmm.
maybe. If we do 5 each one, which I don't know if we will or not, but yeah, honestly, there might be a world where we finish before the year ends. Holy shit. That would be sick. But anyway, oh man. So let me ask you, do you still hold true to this idea that there's still a lot of crazy shit to come?
Yeah.
And I still
Mm-hmm.
like there's still a lot of like varied stuff like where you always said like it's jam packed. There's a lot of stuff like
Yeah.
where we're gonna end is like gonna be crazy. It's gonna
It
be
doesn't slow
different.
down from here. The gas, they just keep pressing on the gas pedal.
Oh my god. All
Mm-hmm.
right, well I'm excited. Let's fucking see this shit after the hour-long recap. Chapter 202. Let's begin. So here we see Luzlek, and hopefully the fighting ones go quick as they usually do. So Han stops Luzlek. Han was like, Han is kind of like the like loner too, and I said this before, but he's probably patrolling while everyone was just like chilling doing their thing. And they said the least about Han too. They left Han very ambiguous. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Dude, and fucking Luzlek looks like such a dickhead, by the way. He looks like a playful asshole. He kind of reminds me of a
Mm-hmm.
snake with the hood, but long time no see. Mircea Luzlek. In the past. Aryeh Han. And for those of you who have a keen eye, you'll notice this is his new picture in the tier list as well. Han looks so like chill though. Like he looks like he's just not caring. Which is weird because Edwin is the exact opposite. Edwin is very like, animated, I would say outgoing. Han kind of looks reserved and kind of just chill. Even though we know he's like an animal too, but still. Tower of God, Season 3, Traumerei's Past, Part 4. SIU! Aryeh Han. I didn't expect to see you here in person. Dude, what the fuck is this like JoJo posing shit, yo? Tell me, how has Arlen been? Oh, he cares, Adrian! That's the first thing he said, bro!
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how Han feels about V? Because I'm really trying to get like
I
an
don't think
image in
so.
my head. Because I know Gusting hates V, Edwan loves V. Didn't Edwan say V should have been the one to like be the king or whatever?
I don't remember.
He said something that was like Giga Glazed to like V, but either way. Oh, what does it matter to you? However, she's doing. Oh, what the fuck? You got a shiv? I have to sneak in there before Han unleashes his full power. Okay, so we're getting the fact that Luzlek is scared of Han. He knows he can't handle Han, at least here. Now, in current day, if that's the case, who knows? But also, I originally thought this was V, by the way. I was like, oh shit, it's long hair, like it must be V. But no, it's not V. It's none of your business. Also, this knife looks like imbued with something. Oh my god. You know what's so funny? It's kind of like a One Piece thing, I feel like. If you go after Han with any sort of like sword or like blade, I feel like you're just automatically asking to lose. Like
Mm-hmm.
like you're going after the guy who's the sword master here. Oh my god, yo. He's going in. Ooh! I wonder if we're gonna see the special Arya technique of like hitting you wherever the fuck it doesn't even matter. Alright, so Luzlek is like doing his shit. Han looks like he's chilling. Luzlek is trying to go behind him, shank him British style. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, he's serious too. Let's see if he gets the scar here. Also, he's coating his knife in some sort of shinsu there. So he's going back in. Oh my god. We're seeing the REA technique, bro! Wait, where the
Hmm.
fuck did Han's shoes go? Wasn't he wearing shoes?
He was wearing shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, what
I
the
don't know.
fuck?
I think they forgot.
Bro, sometimes he's wearing shoes and sometimes he's not. So either way, Luzlek is still not giving up, but I'm so glad we saw the REA technique there. You could slice from anywhere. That shit is crazy. Oh, he's grabbing him by the neck. Oh my god, and he flung his ass. So he knows Luzlek though, right? Because they did travel up the
Hmm.
tower together.
Yeah, probably. Hmm.
So if V never left them, Luzlek would be like friends with all of them. Maybe, right? Maybe not
Right.
like best friends, or like maybe some people didn't like him, but they wouldn't be enemies, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Wow. Ah, surprised Han is being so tame here. Oh my god, where's his shoes? Han is coming down. You've come to take Amizu away, haven't you? I'm not sure who your accomplice is, but how could you even think to try breaking in by yourself with all of us here? Yeah, honestly, this is where like Luzlek is not a stupid man, right? Now maybe when he was younger he was more rambunctious, but a important thing Han is saying here, which I think is true, there has to be other people with him. Yo, Adrian, imagine V's with him. Imagine
Mm.
V pulls up to the function here. I'm gonna lose my fucking shit if that happens. Oh shit. Let me ask you this. So you think so V and Arlen would have been family heads for sure, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So we don't know about their strength though, right? Because Edwan or anyone as far as we know didn't really comment on their strength. It was just like personality we heard, right? Right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm very curious to see if we do see V, which I really, really hope we do. I hope to God we see how strong this fucker is. So that way we know like what bomb is gonna become, hopefully.
Yeah. Another thing that's interesting is that each of the 10 families kind of represents a certain fighting style. So
Yes.
because V and Arlen are like, are no longer part of the group, their styles have kind of disappeared from history. Like they were never
Yes.
able to pass it down,
True.
which is why spells are part of the reason why spells are not as
Prevalent.
widespread, yeah, throughout the tower, and also whatever the hell V does is not as widespread, which we don't even know. But I guess I would assume that it's not as widespread. Or maybe we'll figure it out if we ever.
But we know
It's
Arlen is
good
the
food for
spell
thought.
one, right?
Yeah, Arlen definitely is a spell one, and it seems like Luzlek has taken
Some of
from
that.
Arlen. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
guess the
that's
best
so
representation
cool.
of what Arlen and V's family would be is Luzlek at this point. And maybe Bomb, but like
Wow.
it's hard to know about Bomb because Bomb isn't really like he doesn't know what he does. He's
He's more
more of just a
Jinsung.
thug. Yeah. Wait a second. Actually, if you think about it, Fug is essentially the remnants of
The
because they're led
family.
by
Yeah.
Luzlek. They're the remnants of Arlen and V. What they would have been their
The
family.
spiritual successor.
Exactly. So like they have access to spells. They have access to
They're the shadow
I guess
family.
floral butterfly piercing technique maybe is
Yup.
related to one of them.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yo, this shit's crazy. They're kind of like
So
the
it's interesting to
forgotten
think about.
family.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So either way, let's see what Luzlek's gonna do. He seems like he's a little scared here, though. You're still as reckless as ever, I see. That's none of your concern. Go on, then. Oh, is he putting the sword away? Also, that hilt looks really cool. Or not hilt, sorry, the sheath. What? Go ahead and take a Mizu. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I thought you came out here to stop me. Amizu is free to do as she pleases. If she wishes to leave this place, there's no reason for me to stop her. I only came out here because I wanted to say goodbye before she left. Oh, he cares about her, yo, what?
Mm-hmm.
But seeing that she summoned you here to get her, I'm guessing she doesn't want to see me again before she leaves. Aw, is that hurting Han's feelings? You think Han's
Yeah,
feelings are hurt?
probably.
You think he's gonna show it? He seems like the stoic type.
He is very, yeah.
Dude, I love Han. Oh my god. It's so hard. It's so hard. I'm looking at the tier list. I really don't know who I like more because I love both their archetypes. Who do you like more, Adrian? Han or Edwan?
I think I like Edwan more, but he's just more We've
outgoing.
seen more of Edwan too. Like, and every time we see him, it's just a banger, right? So
Oh my god. I love
if
this
I
shit.
saw more of Han, maybe it'd grow on me more, and I'd be able to change my mind. But right now, it's just a lack of data.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
like both of them though.
Oh my god. Dude, SIU's cocking us, man. He's not showing us Han going crazy. Yo, what the fuck? Honestly, Han really didn't do anything here that I wouldn't expect White to do. Like, this is very,
Mm-hmm.
like, nothing what he did.
Reserved.
Yeah. It saddens me, you know? One by one, all my dearest friends are leaving me. Okay, so Traumerei's not the only one feeling this. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
this pose is so cool, by the way. Holy shit. That's how we usually see him.
That's the traditional Han pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give my regards to Arlen and to V, although they might not wish to hear from me. So this kind of implies that Han actually liked well, Arlen for sure. Arlen was liked by everyone, right? We got confirmation of
It
that.
seems like it. Yeah.
Okay, it seems like V was kind of the one who was a little controversial, but
More controversial.
I'm on the side that Han liked V. I think Han did like V. Huh? What are you talking about? You people are the ones who chose to leave. Okay, so more and more this is giving like credence to the idea that V and Arlen want to keep going, and everyone else said, "Nah, let's stop." Probably to follow Jihad, realistically. Or have you forgotten? What did you expect to happen after what you did? The night Shinsu is cold. Go on now. Oh shit, dude, he looks like a hoodlum. Damn it. Hey, is that Enkidu guy really human? Oh, we're back to Edwan here. Oh shit. Dude, this is the classic Traumerei pose, bro. This shit is so funny.
Yep.
He gave me a strange feeling when I first met him earlier. Yeah, he's human. He's just a little unusual. Unusual? But Traumerei, ever since that day you've avoided anything you can't control. And that's precisely what humans are. Did you change your mind recently? Dude, Edwan is so cool. This is like Kun if Kun got the season 3 treatment. Like, this is legit like older Kun if he let his hair grow and he went to like the gym and took creatine. This guy, I could see why the women want him. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want him too. Look at his ass. He is fucking crazy looking. Like, I want to go to the gym with this guy. Well, he wasn't originally human. Ah, that's right. He has the ability to transform. How could I forget? Traumerei! What? There's an intruder in the floating castle! I wonder who's calling him here. Dude, Gustang looks so much more like a fucking reserved guy, too. Like, he looks so chill now. When he gets that, like, pastor coat, that's where he looks epic. Oh! Excuse me. Intruder alert. There could have been others. We have to step up security. Oh, it's Amizu Urang, yo! Oh, shit! Dude, this is literally like older fucking, Yeon. Or, Yua. Yeon. I think he's here to get you. Yeah, the face looks weird. I don't know what it is. You know, maybe it's the eyebrows. The eyebrows look kind of thick. And maybe the spacing of everything. Pagoose did say last time it's also the shading, too. If there's no shading, if it's like a flat face, it looks a little weird.
Yeah.
Are you leaving now? Yeah. Amizu was hot, by the way. I forgot to say this last time. Amizu was a good-looking girl, man.
Yeah, she reminds me of Laura, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. Would you mind? Like, it's crazy because I actually trust her less than I trust Laura. Like, she looks more evil and conniving than Laura does, even though Laura's actively done worse shit on camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something about Amizu's look that's, like, getting me a little scared, but...
But Laura always does it for her team, though. She's not like a necessarily evil person. She's just out for her people.
Yeah.
Which is like her immediate family, who aren't necessarily the nicest people. Like the Lopapia girls aren't, you know.
They're kind of
the greatest.
shitheads, yeah, but
she'll do anything for them. So it's a little honorable to think like she's a good mother, I guess.
Yeah, but she's also doing it like and enjoying it. Like there's a difference if I have to kill someone, but I also relish in doing it. Like I'm gonna torture them first. It's like that's a little psycho shit.
Yeah. That's fair.
Would you mind helping me leave in peace? I imagine there's going to be a lot of fighting between us from now on, but I don't feel like starting tonight. Damn, yo, she's so fine. Today is the first day that Traumerei finally has a place to stay. Wait, what? What the fuck does that mean? Alright. Yo, okay, wait, now that I'm seeing her body, yo, she is bad. Whoa. Whoa. But at least go and say goodbye to Traumerei one last time. You know what he's like. See, yo, they are such homies, man. You know what this shit's about to be called? Hold on, I'm about to fucking DM you this shit. This is like
Tower of homies.
Tower of Homies, bro. This is so homey. I love this shit. Oh my god, I wish we saw her feet. He's easily hurt. Please, please, Amizu, please say bye to him. Oh no! Sorry. Search the whole area! There's an intruder! Hurry up and find him! Shit, I must have made too much noise. I'd better hurry. Mizu told me which room she'd be waiting in. Oh shit, it's the snake, yo! I just want to get out of this awful place as soon as possible. Oh shit, who found Demetrian? Oh shit!
Traumerei.
Oh my god. And that snake is kind of smaller here from what I remember too. This is the same one that was guarding the crystal, right?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so those shits grow. Because I remember in the past flashback when we saw the octopus, that shit was kind of tiny too. Like, it was kind of cute. Oh no, he's walking with his sultan shoes. Traumerei, there you are. We've got trouble. Oh my god, look at his arm. Someone broke into the castle. And Kidu, I want to ask you for a favor. Oh no. So my question here is Traumerei even concerned about the intruder? Or do you think he's concerned about doing what he said he was going to do, which is just get Amizu and, like, confine her? Like, you know, just dictate her ass?
Don't know. Traumerei is a mystery.
What is his priorities right here? A favor? Oh no, what is he doing? Damn, Traumerei looks so like, you know, determined now. Like, he looks like he has a purpose. Who's that? Oh! He caught his ass already. Damn.
Well, had no chance against him.
Wow, not even against him, against the snake. Wait, is that the intruder? You know what he's going to tell him? He's going to tell him transform into him. When Enkidu transforms into you, does he get your memories?
No.
He doesn't. Okay. So he just gets the body. Enkidu. Can you turn yourself into him? Oh, well, I called that, but like... Where's the intruder? Oh my god, look at fucking Edwan! I don't see him anywhere. He must be hiding. But these guys look like so fucking loser. Yurang. Oh my god, look at her. Where's Amizu? Have you seen her? Amizu? She went out to get some fresh shinsu. They don't call it air, I forgot. It's shinsu in here. She went out to get some fresh shinsu while we were drinking earlier, but she hasn't come back since then. I've been looking all over for her too, but I can't find her. I wonder if she's lying to him. Really? You don't think she's going to leave without even saying goodbye, do you? Oh, of course not. Anyway, she's not here. Dude, Yurang is hot. Holy shit. Damn it. Okay, let me know if you find her. Bro, this guy is just zooming around. I will. Thanks, Yurang. Oh, shit, yo, that's some homie shit, yo. Don't mention it. They're really searching every corner of the castle for you. As long as my perfume covers your tracks in the Shinsu, they likely won't find you. Yo, that's cool. Wait a minute. Her perfume does that. Whoa. Let's go. Oh, shit. The door. Adrian, please. She has to say goodbye to Traumerei, man. Even though I actually think that's going to do more harm than good, but still. Oh, no. So this is where it's actually probably going to show really well how smart, what's-his-face is, Traumerei is. Because he probably knows that Luzlek was here to pick her up. Either he interrogated out or he could just figure it out, right? So he's going to now pretend, or make Enkidu pretend he's Luzlek, and he might honestly follow them. What if he ends up getting, like, Enkidu to reveal where V and Arlen is? Because what if now he puts it against them? What if now he's angry at V and Arlen, and he thinks, like, oh, they convinced her to leave me. Like, what if now he
Hmm.
wants revenge against V and Arlen? That would be crazy. And he's
A
using
lot of
Enkidu to
ways
get
this
to
can
them.
go.
Yeah. But Yurang is here. Yurang is gonna make it okay. I hope. Alright, so they're at the window. Very big ass window, too, goddamn. So this is the room. Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? TRAUMEREI made this room for me since I always stare up at the ceiling. And yet, I've never once come in here to look at the ceiling. Wow! It might seem kind of ironic, but if I ever left this place, I wanted to go out through this window. That's why this room ended up being the rendezvous point. Thanks for your help, Yurang. Are you really going to leave without seeing TRAUMEREI one last time? Yeah. Yo, this is some fucked up shit! I'm not sure if I could bring myself to leave if I looked into his eyes. Oh my god, so she still likes him too! Since this could be the last time we see each other, when I think about that, it almost breaks my heart. Ah, it's breaking mine! Oh no, Yurek, what are you gonna think? The next time we see each other, we'll be enemies, Yurang. I know. Oh, this is making me feel so bad. We're enemies now. Whoa! Whoa, what the? Yo, she's kind of flexing on her. Doesn't it scare you? The thought of being our enemy, I mean. Oh my god, Adrian, she's flexing! Damn, this shit looks pretty as fuck, too. We have the power to split mountains and seas with a wave of our hand now. Oh my god, she doesn't want to do it. We can kill as many people as we like, and no one can stop us. Okay, that's not fully true. Also, she is built. Oh my god. We're going to conquer this tower and rule everyone. Oh, fuck. And rule over everyone in it. We have to. We have no choice. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem right there. So it really makes me question, why did V and Arlen not agree to this? Because it seems like they have to do it. Like they're doing it because they have to. Oh no, she doesn't want to do this shit. She's struggling because we're so different from you now. Dude, her dress is so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, she is very pretty. I'm afraid too. It scares me to see how I've changed. Yurang. Dude, her fire is so pretty. What the fuck? Wait, so is Yurang a wave controller? Or
Kind of. She's not strictly a wave controller, but her fire technique is Shinsu. Like, so it is a wave controller ability, but it's considered different because like flame users are different to like your typical wave controller.
okay, I
It's like
think
a unique sort of section.
yeah, I think Pagusma said she was like a flex fisherman, maybe.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I really am. I didn't mean to sound like I was criticizing you and the others. I know you can't help being who you are. Oh my god, this makes me feel so bad. I don't want my last words to hurt you before I leave. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, Adrian, why? Why can't they just be friends, yo? You're still my tender-hearted little friend. Oh my god, this is so pretty and fucking cool. Yurang and Amizu held each other in silence for several moments. After a little while, the intense heat from the flames began to die away gradually. Then, the two of them stood up as though they had made up their minds. And the woman standing there was no longer a small, tender-hearted little girl. Oh my god! See, this is doing a really good job at humanizing like some of the family heads here. Especially
Hmm.
Yurang. I'm gonna be very upset if by the time we see Yurang, she's like completely cold-hearted and like a bitch. Which is what I'm
Hmm.
assuming she was like before. Oh shit, yo, she looks serious. You know, I think it's the eyebrows. I honestly think it's the eyebrows for me. I don't know.
Hmm.
It was Yirang Yeon, the powerful and determined woman who would become one of the 10 great family leaders. God damn, look at her. Yeah, cause look at Amizu's eyebrow. It's very like clean. This one's like thick. Maybe
Hmm.
that's it. Although she was destined to become enemies with Amizu in the future, Amizu actually felt relieved to see her look so strong. Take care, Yirang. And so, oh, they're so happy. The two of them finally parted ways. Oh god, I'm really sad Yang is not here for Luzlek to come, because it's not even gonna be Luzlek anymore. Yo, Luzlek kind of a clown, yo.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of like shit on him. He had his one time in the sun with Urek where they glazed him, and now like he's like getting Boro syndrome a little bit. Ugh, ugh. Mizu! Oh shit, it's him. Wait, so okay, this is gonna be some real goon shit here. Can
Mm-hmm.
Enkidu copy clothes?
I don't think so.
So you think do you think like Traumerei gave him clothes, or do you think they stripped down Luzlek naked?
Well, he's not wearing the same thing Luzlek was wearing.
So he gave him clothes, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Why did you come in through the door? I told you there's a massive window right here. Oh, I wonder why. On my way here. Oh, yo, he's struggling already, yo. I suddenly had to. What am I seeing right now?
Mm-hmm.
I suddenly had to go to the bathroom really badly. If I had a face cam, you would have seen my eyes just roll that I had to read that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and Kido is a clown. What? The bathroom? After all the commotion you just caused, what the heck is wrong with you? Don't you realize how important this is? Oh my god. He has like dreads. I didn't even notice he has like dreads. I really wish you'd grow up and stop being so reckless. Sorry. You think an apology makes up for this? Damn, Amizu's being fucking angry. I'm not sure what's going on, but this guy I turned into seems to be a real troublemaker. It looks like Amizu originally planned to sneak out of here without telling anyone. On another note, is this what this woman is really like? Yo, he looks annoyed!
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, you're such a numbskull. I'm already beginning to regret siding with you people. Yo, he looks like angry. She's much more emotional than usual. Haha, sorry. So, where's the flying crane that you rode here on? Flying crane? You know, the flying crane I sent to you? You were just riding on it earlier. Oh, right. Oh, right! You've always been clueless, but if there's one thing you have a natural knack for, it's running away from things. Yo, they kind of like deglazing Luzlek with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's gotten into you today? You're acting very strange. Yo, he looks upset. Um, shoot. Did you figure out who I really am? I should have completely possessed this guy's body instead of just imitating him. But Traumerei wouldn't let me. Ah, oh well, whatever. Unlike you, the crane is actually smart. Damn, yo! Yo, Amizu got a mouth on her! Yurang's perfume won't be able to hide me out there, so as soon as I open the window, they'll probably know where I am. Dude, she said the crane is smart, unlike you. This guy is just getting abused. It makes me question how much of a smooth talker is Luzlek, because there's no way Luzlek just takes this shit.
Yeah, it seems like what is it called? Enkidu's clumsiness in imitating Luzlek is
Works
actually working
out.
to his advantage.
Yeah, it
because
works
Luzlek is
out.
naturally this type of person.
He has to be a smooth talker, though. He has to, like, roll with the punches. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, Crane. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Ew, that crane looks fucking gigantic, my god. Oh! Come on. Let's go. Oh, yeah, look, here she looks so nice. Her eyes look a little weird, though. In that moment, Enkidu realized something when he heard her voice. This was no longer the same Amizu as before. What, did she seem happy? The woman that Enkidu thought was pathetic for just staring out the window all day. Her whole body was bursting with vitality and energy. Yeah, she has hope now. Her voice was brimming with confidence, and her eyes shone like sapphires. The excitement of finally venturing out into the outside world again awoke the old Amizu. This must have been what she was like back when she was climbing the tower. This is the Amizu that Traumerei wanted so desperately to keep by his side. And yet here she was, prepared to abandon him and leave the castle without even the slightest hesitation. Which is sad because that's completely untrue based on what she just told Yurang. Seeing her so eager to leave in that moment. Oh no. Oh no. And Kidu suddenly became very irritated. This is a problem. He felt a wave of uncontrollable emotion swelling inside him. Oh no. I'm very scared. Oh god, he's right behind her. And the worst part is she thinks this is Luzlek, yo. And he's watching. Oh no. Amizu, where are you going? Oh shit, Adrian, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Good ass episode.
Bro, this shit is scary, yo. I'm getting scared, yo. What the fuck? Oh no. They're giving us the warning too. So, Adrian, do we keep going up the tower?
You know we have.
Oh shit! Chapter 203. Be warned. Violence. So Mizu and them are flying away. The crane just looks so funny to me. I love the crane. Sometimes the way SAE draws animals is so funny. Alright, here we have Traumerei watching as usual. Tower of God, Season 3. Traumerei's Past, Part 5. SIU! So they're traveling along. Did you really station a warp fleet there? Yeah, just trust me. That was the only place around here where I could hide it. I parked the warp fleet, the warp ship on the floating island. Oh, wow, that shit looks kind of cool. There's like a gate, too. Torii gate. Ah, I see. Over there. Yo, he looks very upset, yo. Also, if you park the warp fleet up there, shouldn't that shit be very visible? That shit looks like there's nothing there. That's the island. Oh shit, that crane is so big. But I can't get over that insult she said to him. The crane is smart, unlike you. Oh my god, she's so pretty. This way. Oh, does she know something's up? Oh god. Whenever I see red lights now, I think of the red light district.
That's where they're going, that's where they're going.
Oh shit! Ah shit! I remember this floating island. This is where I first settled down and began living with Traumerei. Oh shit, is this all part of his plan? Yo, how crazy would it be if Traumerei's in there waiting for her? Because we know he could teleport. Imagine he's like, yo, you're not leaving. Like, he's had enough, man. It's like mean Traumerei time. Oh no, I think she knows what's up. Oh shit, the Sultan shoes. Oh no, he chose a motherfucker. Oh my god. Traumerei. Yo, oh god. I don't know what he's gonna do here, man. I'm scared, man. I'm scared he's gonna go crazy mode. I should have known. So you had me brought here. How could you think of leaving without even saying goodbye, Amizu? I knew something wasn't right on the way here. I see what's going on now. I'm actually shocked Enkidu didn't kill her. Or, like, hurt her or anything. I'm very shocked. That's Enkidu. Oh my god, look at his horns! Excuse me. So, when he transforms into people, does he need to, like, interact with them at all? Like, do you think he, like, touched Luzlek or anything?
Yeah, I think he does, probably.
Okay, so do you think now he has, like, a copy of Luzlek in him? Like, he could transform into Luzlek whenever he wants?
I think so. Or at least
Crazy.
that version of him, yeah.
Yeah, that is wild. Why did you leave without telling me? Come on, let's go back together. Oh my god, he's offering out his hand, yo! Traumerei, let's go home. Traumerei. Amizu, I understand your desire to leave home and venture out into the world. But we already finished climbing the tower that day. No, they didn't! That wasn't my decision. I never agreed to that. Don't be silly. The gate is already closed. No, it's not over yet. We're going to open the gate once more. Oh, that's not good. That's not good what she's saying. Are you saying You wish to betray Jihad and us? No, that can't be. You remembered what we suffered that day, don't you? Dude, he's holding out his hand, yo! Holy shit! I have a question, Adrian, and
Mm-hmm.
this is like a very big question. I'm gonna ask this at the end. I'm gonna wait till we see more, but I'm gonna write down the question in the DMs. Don't look at it unless you want to look at it. It's really up to you. I'm gonna ask this at the end of the episode, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, I wrote it down just in case. The people who worshipped us like gods while we climbed the tower suddenly turned against us once they found out that we closed the gate. They bombarded us with curses and committed the most beastly atrocities. What in the world did we do to deserve that? If it weren't for us, those losers would have never climbed anywhere in the tower. Damn, he's calling them losers! Let alone reaching the top. He is right, though, here. He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really going to open the gate and begin climbing the tower again like they want? That's right! I don't forgive them for what they did. But ultimately, I belong with them. We share the same goal. I hate to admit it, but it's true. That's why I first agreed to join you all. I couldn't bring myself to forgive them, but with time, I became less certain of my decision, and I realized this isn't right. So what the fuck did... So I'm assuming Vi and Arlen are in this camp, or they joined this camp of people who, like, betrayed them. What
Mm-hmm.
ended up happening? Also, a big question I have, why do you think certain people came with them up the tower? Like, do you think Amizu is strong? Because I'm assuming
No.
they wouldn't just take anyone with them, right?
There were probably people in the front lines and people that followed behind, you know. Like Amizu isn't particularly strong now.
So you think Traumerai only brought her along because he liked her?
Probably, yeah.
That's crazy. So she got
Well,
a
no,
free
that
ride.
wasn't it. No, she was always with them, but it's like they became close while they were climbing, and then Trauma probably just kept her closer to like make sure she was safe.
But why was she with them? Like, was she helping them or did she just tag along? Because they
I
have to
think,
bring you.
I mean, she probably had some sort of role that she played, but I don't really know the specifics of it.
Okay.
It's hard to, I'm guessing with nothing here.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it's probably like an exclusive club. Like, oh, we get to travel with these strong ass people, right? I'm
Yeah, it's
assuming
true.
they would
They
only
are
take
heavily
strong
relying.
people.
Yeah, they're heavily relying on the strength of the family heads too to guide them as they go up the tower.
Hmm. Because it kind of looks like Luzluk's kind of a bitch, but granted, he's fighting a family head still. Just because you don't like them, that doesn't give you the right to close the tower's gate on them. I need to know why our generation isn't allowed to reach the top of the tower. Because it explodes! I can't go on living anymore. Oh, damn, they're fucking drawing her face serious. Without knowing the truth. She would have sided with Gustang. Because I climbed the tower with you, and I have a right to know. I don't mean to sound like I'm criticizing you, Traumerei. Oh no. All I want to say is that I don't agree with you anymore. We're too different now. I can't be with you. I want to see this journey to its end, even if I have to fight you all. I'm leaving. Traumerei. Am I lonely? No, of course not. You're all I need. I want to keep living here with you. Let's not think about anything scary or complicated anymore. All I want to worry about is how we're going to decorate this pretty home, what to wear tomorrow, and what to eat for each meal. Am I okay, you ask? Of course. Oh, they were hanging out! I'm happy, Traumerei. Oh, this is when they were happy. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, the Sultan shoes. I want to live together like this forever. Oh no. Adrian, he's gonna get so upset and betrayed by this. You said you wanted to live together forever. Oh no. Remember, Amizu? Oh no, he's making her sad. Oh no. What's going on? I'm sorry. That's just not possible anymore. You've changed too much. I can't stand to see you like this any longer. because I know now. I know what you do in that new house of yours. Wait, what does he do? And what you and Jihad want. Yo, what is this? The Epstein Island? What is this? The Tower of Epstein? Yo, should we name the episode that maybe?
You cannot do that.
Yo, you don't think it would fly by?
I don't think so.
Ah, man. I think we should go our separate ways. I mean, this is where Amizu was literally just saying the same thing she said at the fucking proposal. It was all just talk, no more than an excuse. And Kidu knew Traumerei hadn't changed. He still loved Amizu. Oh, he's getting pissed. The same as always. Amizu was the one who had changed. Oh no! Her feelings for Traumerei changed, and now she wanted to run away. And Kidu could feel rage boiling in him. He is about to tweak. He is about to fucking tweak. An uncontrollable, unstoppable rage. I'm leaving, Traumerei. Take care. Oh no, she's crying! It was too much for him to bear. Dude, don't go near this animal. Don't even go near him. And Kidu, look after Traumerei for me. He couldn't... Oh no! He couldn't contain his rage. Oh my god! Traumerei has to stop this. Traumerei has to stop this. He can't let this happen. He cannot let this fucking happen, man. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Adrian, I'm so fucking scared. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm so scared. What's going on, Svay? Hi. And bye. We're in the middle of Tower of God right now. Oh no! Any longer! Oh! Oh! No way. No way he's doing this in front of her. No way. Or in front of him. Oh my god. No. Yo, he has a vein popping out from his fucking eye. That is insanity. When he finally came to his senses and opened his eyes. No! No! Oh my god, he got her so much her dress is coming off. No. In front of him? No. He saw Mizu lying there. Her body had been brutally mutilated by his blade. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Like, they really kept this tame. Dude, no way Traumerei let this happen. The only sound in his ears... Oh my god, the crane! Was the crane's sad, bitter song of mourning. The heart-wrenching melody brought him back to reality. Oh no. A moment later, his whole body was overcome with a terrible chill. And Kidu had lost control. Dude, and Traumerei let this happen in front of him? What have I done? Oh my god, we see her fucking foot. He couldn't hold back. Oh my god, look at Traumerei's face, bro! The fury within him. That's how it ends? Oh, nah. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good picture of Traumerei. I might honestly take this one. Oh my god. Adrian, what the fuck? Yo.
What happened?
Yo, what is going on? What is going on here? Did he use his power? He didn't even use his power because he beat her to death. Dude, oh no, man. Amizu got fucking clocked. Do I have her on the tier list?
Amizu's last words weren't even that bad. She told him to take care of Trauma. Like, she still cared for them.
Yeah. Dude,
like, she had no hard feelings for, what is it called? Enkidu either.
Yeah, she was like, oh, it's whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we gotta add her to the tier list, too. Oh my god. So, Adrian, do we keep going up this train wreck of a tower?
I think we can do one more, maybe as the epilogue.
One more?
Right?
One more?
How are we doing on time? I thought we did like a whole hour of freaking...
Recap, yeah.
Yeah, recap.
Yeah, we usually go to 3 hours.
We don't have to speed.
Man, how are we gonna end this?
Well, we'll see where it leaves us. We'll see where it leaves us.
All right, that's
because
true.
of course it's gonna be hard to stop anywhere. But
let's see.
I want to have these recaps like reasonable too,
Oh,
because as
that
we're
makes sense.
recapping, we want to make sure
Yeah.
we're covering all the stuff. So if we read too much, we're gonna miss
I think it's
things.
fine. I
And
think we always hit the major points. We don't have to have perfect recaps, but
all right,
we'll see what it is. All right, so chapter 204, and there's going to be more violence. All right, so we read all this. Sadly, we see a Mizu. It almost looks like he violated her, like literally.
yeah,
Jesus
they don't show
Christ.
the cut mark. I think it's like kind of censorship. Like I think they intentionally didn't show like as bad. Like they just like bloodied her up and stuff like that. Like if this
Yeah,
was really what he did, like you'd see the cut marks and like wherever the hell she was slashed, right? It'd probably look a lot more gruesome.
I would assume there would be like body parts like dismembered and
Like
shit.
dismemberment, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's really not bad.
Because he didn't stop at like one hit. Like he kept
Yeah,
going.
and it was a blade too. It was like
Mm-hmm.
not a bad. All right, so let's see. The crane is crying, and then fucking, oh no, like he knows he fucked up. God, look at her foot. And Traumerai is just watching this shit. So I'm assuming at this point, this is probably what set Traumerai off, man. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, if you're in Kido, how do you even blame Traumerai for disliking you at this point? You killed his fucking love. Like, I would think it's reasonable
Mm-hmm.
to be hated at that point.
Yeah. Good question.
Tower of God. And also, what's gonna happen to Luzlik? Are they just gonna let him go? Or maybe he like sneaks out or something. Who knows? Tower of God, Season 3, Traumerized Past, Part 6. SIU! Oh shit, is Edwan gonna come here? I think that's Edwan coming here. What's going on here? Oh no, Edwan's gonna see it. I think this is where we're gonna see that he says he feels terrible. I think this is where it's gonna happen. Traumerai, have you seen a Mizu? Oh, well, he's about to see a Mizu. Damn, look at his pants. He's doing that shit in jeans. The flying crane went this way. Oh no. Huh? Oh no, look at her! A Mizu? Whose sword is that? And Kido, you bastard! I didn't mean to. Oh no, Edwan is pissed. I'm gonna kill you. So it's not just like, Traumerai who might be a potential op here. She was friends with everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Yirang saw this, you think Yirang would have the same reaction?
Of course.
Oh my god. I think Traumerai is gonna stop him? Bro, he's fucking booking this shit. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think you could run from this guy either. Oh my god. Ah! Yo, he's just trying to defend himself. I'm tempted to behead you right now, but I need to ask you a few things first. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck? Is he already beheading him? Or is that Traumerai? That might be Traumerai. Huh? Yo, it's Traumerai. It's Traumerai doing it. Yo, he's had enough. Oh, he's doing it with his own fucking weapon. Oh, see, this is graphic. That is graphic. Bruh, how did he let his future wife just get fucked? Traumerai? What the? Dude, he's losing it. He's breaking. Wait, can't they heal her? I mean, I don't know if they have, like, the gusting powers yet, but can't they heal her, man? Bro, maybe she could be brought back, yo. Ah. Ah. Oh my god, please tell me that's Gusting or someone, man. Who the fuck is this?
This person was at the party.
He was? Who was it?
She was, but
Oh,
yeah.
she? Oh. Huh. I can't believe how many he slayed in such a short time. Wait, slayed what? Are those all ancients? Those might be ancients.
You remember what Amizu said before she walked away from Traumerai?
She said,
I know what you're doing in that house of yours.
oh, yeah, I didn't know what she meant by that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I guess this is what he's doing. What is this? These might be the ancients. Let me see. Or animas. What the fuck is that? Then again, Traumerai is no ordinary man. What, is he creating, like, chimeras? What is this? Is he, like, combining octopus? Oh! Oh! You know what this is? I know what this is.
Mm-hmm.
This is him creating the Beastkin.
Hmm.
I think this is him experimenting, because remember eventually they had to go to the workshop?
Right.
This is probably him testing it out before that. I can't reach Luzlek. I think something is wrong. Luzlek? Who is this? Luzlek's pocket is still in here. Okay, this is a mistranslation. Has he and Amizu not escaped yet? Oh, no, never mind, that's right. Have he and Amizu not escaped yet? There must be some kind of problem. Who the hell is this? I better go and check. The night of the party ended in tragedy. Even after being beheaded and Kidu was still alive. Yeah, he just turned into cube form. So his head was kept for questioning later. Yo, they have to save Amizu. Amizu's friends tried their best to save her. Oh no, look at your ring! Wait, who the fuck is that red-haired lady?
People guessed, people hypothesize that that is Eurasia.
That's
That's blossom.
Eurasia?
The reason why people think this is not confirmed, but first of all the family heads are here. They're only family heads here, so this
How
must
do
be
you
one
know
of them.
that? How do you know that?
Well, Gustang, Yurang,
Okay.
Kun.
Okay.
So the last one you can assume is maybe a family head.
So we're going
right?
just by like who else is here.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what fans say. There is no confirmation on this,
Oh,
but also
okay.
look at how the hair is tied.
Okay.
It's the same as Anne.
Oh, so this is
It's the same
Gustang's
hairstyle as
hubby.
Anne. That's what people think. It's not confirmed though.
Okay. Damn. But not even they were powerful enough. Oh no! Yo, they should have accompanied her, bro. This is crazy. To bring someone back from the dead. Okay, because even Gustang didn't do that. Rachel was dying, but she wasn't dead.
Mhm.
Dude, oh my god. Amizu got fucking clapped, bro. This is sad. Amid all the chaos, the intruder slipped away, and the commotion came to an end.
So that girl probably saved Wozlek is the reason why he got out.
Okay. Everyone was utterly heartbroken by the unexpected turn of events. Meanwhile, oh no. Gustang was obliged to investigate and record what happened that day. Yeah, because of his whole, like, being a Pobadao thing, he probably wants to just note it down. You know, that's kind of like me with my streams. I really want to stream, like, a lot of things just to note it down, too. Oh, no. Is he with the octopus? I think that's the octopus there. Traumerei. I'm coming in. Oh, no. Is he in her room? Oh, he's with the octopus. Oh, even the octopus looks sad. Do you remember the octopus's name?
Arrogant Kraken or something like that.
Okay, we'll just go with that. The arrogant Kraken. Dude, the octopus is kind of like protecting Trauma. Right? It feels bad for him. Are animas sentient?
Mm-hmm.
So they're their own beings, right?
Yeah, they
Okay,
are.
so
They're fish. They're Shinwei.
so I'm confused. So Enkidu, if he is an anima, he's an artificial one.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So anima you have to find in the wild, or
They're in the wild and they can be captured. Yeah, like the
so they're
natural occurring
Pokemon.
ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and then you
Okay,
fish bowl them, and then you create maybe a contract with them or something like that, and they
okay.
work for you.
But all of Traumerai's animals were originally in the tower before he found them.
Most of them. Some of them are artificially created, as you can see from his experiments.
Okay,
It's
okay.
it's heavily implied that some of them are artificially created.
But aside from Traumerei, everyone else's anima, they don't create that themselves. Like that's not their creation, right? It's something they found.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Mizu is dead because of that monster. And Kidu. Oh, yup, here's the fucking thing, Adrian. Oh shit. It's your fault that this happened, Traumerei. Dude, this is where he looks so feminine, so weird. I feel miserable. I'm going to erase this memory. Traumerei, I know you're in pain. Oh shit. But please don't lose sight of reality. An issue like this can't be forgotten simply because you alone choose to ignore it. The only way to erase this is if everyone forgets about it. It's my job to record history. Dude, here he looks cool, yo. What the hell? So just give me some time to find out what exactly happened. Every moment is torture for me, Gustang. Okay, I don't understand something though. Why did he let it happen in front of him? Like, I'm assuming he didn't kill her instantly, and even if he did, he like defaced the body. Like he went crazy mode
Mhm.
on that shit. And you're telling me Traumai just stood there the entire time?
You're asking the right questions.
Like I don't understand. I know. I'll try to get it done as quickly as possible. Very well. Then let me go with you when you interrogate Enkidu. I mean, this is where what is there to interrogate? He's just jealous and he got angry. There's not much to it. Are you sure that's a good idea? Maybe this is how Enkidu's head got fucked up. Maybe he like tortured him a little bit. I need to know why he killed Amizu. Okay, that's how you feel. Then be my guest. Oh, this is not gonna go well for fucking Enkidu here, man. This is not good. Oh, also give me a second. Now, oh, thank you. Oh, miyakara. Oh yeah, I got some watermelon. Perfect. Okay, let's see what's gonna go on here. Inside Traumerei's floating castle. You're not getting out of here alive anyway, Enkidu. The underground dungeon. You know, they probably
Dungeon Master.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, the dungeon lord. They're probably gonna experiment on him now. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll make your death more painful than anything you can imagine. Oh no. However, if you're honest with me, I can put you out of your misery a little more peacefully. Wow! So we know this didn't happen because he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So the question becomes, did Gustang lie and just have one up on Traumerei here? Did he, like, save this? The person who told me to kill Amizu was V? Wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. When he became Luzlek, do you think maybe that like influenced him? Do you think like maybe he like adopted like the person's like beliefs and stuff like that?
That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. Okay. I'm trying to think. So how the fuck did this happen then? Unless he's lying. What? He instructed me to approach Traumerei and then disguise myself as one of you, kill her, and escape. He said that would create a rift between you all. He made you do it? That's impossible. You may be able to make yourself look like other people, but you've been with me constantly. You would have never had time to talk to V by yourself. He mostly contacted me through Amizu. Of course, she did think I was the person who was supposed to help her escape. Wait, wait, what? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Wait. He contacted me through Amizu. Of course, she did think I was the person who was supposed to. Huh? But
You
that's
are very right to be confused right now.
but that's why she followed me unquestioningly that day. I succeeded in killing her. Then I tried to disguise myself as one of you and let you see me running away. But Traumerei found me first.
Is any of this true?
No. What is going
Mm-hmm.
on here? What is he saying? This doesn't even make logical sense. Is he trying to lie to Gustang, maybe? Because Traumerei should know the truth. Unless Traumerei already blocked out the memory. Unless he's just lying. That's the reason that I failed to complete my mission, and you caught me. What do you think? I don't believe him, but it might not be entirely impossible if Amizu helped him. The frog decided he's telling the truth as well. What the fuck? Wait, is this what ends up becoming Cobalt?
Maybe.
Oh shit, young Cobalt
Young
maybe.
Kobold.
Wow, before he turned blue and ate all the fucking snakes. That the Snake
The
Lord
Snake
was.
Lord.
Yeah. So, what is going on here?
What is going on here? Come on, where's your +1?
Bruh, I'm thinking. Hold on, you gotta let me think a little bit.
All right.
Hold up. So I'm thinking that he's doing this to help Traumerei. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking ultimately he's lying here. I don't know why Traumerei doesn't know the truth here, because maybe he wiped his memory. I don't know, right? But for some reason, Traumerei doesn't know the truth. For some reason, the frog is agreeing, which I don't even know how that's possible. But I'm honestly thinking he's saying all this to try and help Traumerei get over her. I think he's
Mm.
trying to paint Amizu as a bad person, as a person who was allied with V, or a person who was against Traumerei to help Traumerei think, oh, this wasn't the woman I loved. Maybe. I never expected them to plot something like this. Same here. But we've gotten a confession from him. Eradicate that despicable bastard for me right now. I don't ever want to see his face again. I don't think Gustang is gonna do that. Sure. Oh god, look at him. Oh god, what is he doing? Oh lord. You see here, his face looks weird. Oh god, what is happening? It's rumbling. Everyone agreed that afternoon to kill Enkidu. Only one person, Pobedao Gustang, opposed the idea. Eventually, it was decided that Enkidu's head would be sealed away forever instead of incinerated. Oh, so Gustang did this. Yurang Yeon proposed that they trap him in vines that grow forever and illuminate the area around him with a light ball. Then, she'd make sure that the vines grow to such enormous proportions that no one would ever be able to find Enkidu's head within them. So that's the sprout then. That's how the sprout came to be. So Yeon made that?
Yeah.
Wow, what the fuck?
Or rather proposed the idea. She probably had someone else make it.
Maybe it's the workshop, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone agreed with her suggestion, except Traumerei. And Enkidu's... Oh, wow, I guess not. Damn, this shit looks crazy. What the fuck? And Enkidu's head was sealed in the deepest corner of the vines. The vines drank from the endless supply of water around them and grew constantly. But someone eventually cast a spell on the vines. Who the oh, that's probably Traumerei. And made them stop growing. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Who? I don't know who that is. Oh, and now we're going back to the present, I think. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, look at poor Bomb. Dude, this is crazy. This is like the longest I feel like we just haven't seen Bomb. It's like, I don't even care either. Like, damn, yo. I'm surprised Traumerei agreed to this, though, to like seal him.
I wish the chat was here.
Yeah. Wait,
They'd be
why?
popping off right now.
You think they'd be going crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I decide to seal Enkidu away?
Mm-hmm. Come on, Gustang, you can figure it out.
Instead of killing him. I'm sure it wasn't out of pity for him. There must have been some other reason. Perhaps I hoped that the truth uncovered... So what if Gustang knew he was lying and that's why he trapped him? Perhaps I hoped that the truth uncovered that day would never be either forgotten or revealed, because there's still the possibility that what Enkidu told me that day was true. I didn't kill her. It wasn't me. What? I didn't do it. I'm not human. I was forced to do it. Traumerei made me kill her. Huh? In exchange for receiving the administrator's blessing, I'm incapable of killing any of you of my own free will. Oh, shit. What? In that case, what is going on? Enkidu wasn't the one who killed Amizu? Oh, nah, this guy's a sick fuck. It might have been someone else. I think I know who it was. He's saying it was Traumerei.
So what happened?
So Traumerei controlled him.
Yup.
So he is an anima.
Yup.
Wait, so everyone was saying the same thing. They were right. They were like, "Oh, Traumerei, is he really a human? You wouldn't trust someone you can't control." And we saw that with the flowers too. And the flowers, in the beginning, he liked it, but he cut them because he couldn't control them. So at the end of the day, this motherfucker was under this fuck's thumb the entire time. So this entire plan was an op from Traumerei from the beginning. Who knows if he told Mixeth to make this shit so he could kill Amizu? Or like, I don't even know. Yo,
I'm not sure if it goes that far, but yeah, you can tell. from the uncontrollable force and like the like you could see the strain in Enkidu's eyes when he's being controlled. Look at when he's talking right now. You don't see the strain anymore. Plus,
Yeah.
Traumrai already left.
Traumeri left,
right?
yeah.
Remember, he said, "I want to be there for the interrogation."
Oh, shit, yeah, and he was
He was
struggling.
controlling him the whole time.
Oh, so Traumeri was making him lie.
He's covering up for himself.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
So how do you feel about Enkidu now?
Why did Traumeri do it, yo?
Yep. Why did Traumeri let Enkidu kill? You were asking, why did Traumeri let Enkidu stop? He could have stopped her, right?
He's the one who made him do it.
He could have. Exactly.
Yo, what the fuck?
And then when Kun came and attacked whatever you call it, and Enkidu was trying to talk, right? Traumeri immediately decapitated him. So he wouldn't say anything.
Oh, shit.
Everything adds together now. And then also Traumeri, when he left, he's like, just kill him. It's okay.
Just kill him. I want him dead, yeah.
The frog is telling the truth. Everything.
Yo, it was a setup, bro. What the fuck? At what point do you think he wanted to do it? Do you think it was at the meeting with all the boys where he's like, you know what, fuck this shit?
I don't know. It's hard to say exactly when, but this is a crazy series of events.
That might be when he decided it, right? Because you know, at this point, do we even blame Edwan? Do you think it was Edwan's fault?
No, and I said it from the beginning. Like, it's very hard to know when Traumeri is controlling someone.
Oh my!
He doesn't make it very obvious,
dude. What the fuck?
So we don't know how long he's been controlling Enkidu or how any of this thing has been going on. But
dude, why are people putting Traumeri high on the list then? Why do people like this guy? This guy's a sick fuck, yo. Oh my god. You know, maybe it was a good thing she didn't go see Traumeri at the end. She didn't want to. Like, what the fuck?
And we haven't even reached the conclusion of whatever he's doing in that house, right? Apparently it's something awful. Like, this is part of the reason why Amizu wanted to leave, because Traumeri has changed.
Yeah. Oh my god. So Enkidu was
a big reason for it.
Yeah, so Enkidu was like saying, oh, he didn't change. He did change, bro. What is this?
Yep.
So, oh my god.
All those thoughts that were in his head where it's like, you know, Traumeri is not the one who changed. It was Amizu who changed. It was Traumeri's thoughts in his head saying that.
Oh my god.
It's like, no, I didn't change. You changed.
Oh my god. That was him being like told what to think. Yo, have a good one, Koku. Enjoy the Tog videos. Right. Oh my god. So, I don't understand. So, do you think he still had love for Amizu?
I think he did. It's hard to say, though.
He just didn't want to let her go.
Yeah.
Damn. So death was better than letting her go.
Yeah.
That is insanity, bruh. So do you think he was lying to Gustang too? By him saying he feels miserable?
Oh, no. I don't think he's lying about that.
Wow. Bruh, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Yeah. Traumeri is a very complex character.
Bruh, I don't understand, man. I thought he loved her. Like, what is going on? So he's not human, and Traumeri lied to them. Traumeri fucking lied to them.
Right. Traumeri was trying to give the impression that he couldn't control Enkidu.
That, like, oh yeah, he actually has a human friend. And they were all shocked by that because they know him. They're like, oh, you don't like things you can't control. So did he tell McSeth from the beginning, yeah, I want to be able to control him?
We don't know.
What the hell? So is it confirmed then that he's an anima?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or an anima of some sort. He's definitely not your everyday anima, but he is controllable by Traumeri.
Wow. This is insanity. Bruh. This is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, the uncontrollable rays. Yeah, he really... Yo, Enkidu got played, bro. This is fucked up. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So that means the entire time that Enkidu was with Amizu and he was getting like angry and angrier, was that Traumeri knowing what's happening and making him angrier?
It could have been. Yeah, it's really hard to tell when Traumeri began his influence over Enkidu.
Bro, now I gotta question everything Traumeri says. This is crazy.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know if he actually doesn't remember, if he does remember. I don't know what this guy wants.
This would have been the biggest +1 if you were able to figure it out when it happened, because
Oh
the
my
hints are
god.
there.
This is crazy. Yeah, no,
Because you can see
I
the
completely
strain from
missed it.
Enkidu, like he's
I thought
trying
that was
like
from
to control
anger.
himself.
I
Yeah,
thought that was just from him being angry.
but if you
When
think
people
about it,
get
Enkidu was
angry,
never really that angry at like Amizu. Like he really disliked Amizu, but he never really had like the will to like take her out.
this is where it's very easy to
It,
confuse it though, because like
uh-huh.
you could say
Because you don't know.
he loves Traumerei so much. If someone
Yeah.
hurts Traumerei, he would end up hating them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I could see it where he could just hate her from what she did here. But yo, this is crazy. You know what it could be? Oh my god, you know what it could be? Because
Mm-hmm.
here's where the difference might lie. If she just wanted to leave, maybe he would have still done this, maybe not, I don't know. I'm I'm thinking maybe what pushed it over the edge could have been the fact that she was going to V in Arlen. What if he was doing this for Jihad at the end of the day? Because we know how much of a loyalist he is, right?
Who? Traumerai?
Yeah, so what if
Yeah.
because she was going to V in Arlen, he had to kill her?
Well, he did use that as a scapegoat, right? Because he said he made Enkidu say that V made me do it. So he essentially sparked the split between them. Traumerai is the reason why this split gets further, or he's part of the reason. He had a huge like
But I'm saying, what
role
if it's because
in.
of Jihad, though? What if he's doing this not because he
Yeah.
wants to, because Jihad wants him
Oh
to?
yeah, we have no idea what Jihad's influence is in this whole matter, but it could have been influenced by him for sure.
This is crazy. Or you think maybe Traumerei did this just because he thought Jihad would like it? Like maybe Jihad didn't even tell him to do it. This is crazy, man. What the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Also, I have no clue how to say your name. I'm gonna attempt it. I'm probably gonna butcher it. But Nichoni Choni. I'll just call you Choni. I think it's easier. Traumerei always liked Enkidu, but at the end of the day, he was just a disposable friend. Yeah, he was a condom. Enkidu was a condom. Of course, you like a friend that always worships you and that you can control at any time. Yeah, and he was like head over heels for me. He was like a little puppy. He followed him around and everything. Yeah, and Enkidu got fucked. This is fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I understand Enkidu's hate now. I understand Enkidu's hate. He really was the patsy. He was a setup. This is
Yep, and then he
fucked
was
up.
locked in the sprout for who knows how long,
Just
just doing that,
suffering. Yeah.
which explains his immense rage once he was released, kind of lashing out at everyone, and also his like extreme like what is it called, like how upset he was when Gustang didn't know because he didn't
Mm.
remember what happened in this last exchange here. Like he was really upset with Gustang. Like you can
Mm.
see that he's kind of crazy now a little bit from this whole
Oh yeah.
like how things panned out.
Wow. Wow.
So like it explains a lot about how Enkidu has acted since we first saw him.
Yeah, this ties it all together. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
that is crazy. I was
This
like,
kind
oh,
of peak, right?
yeah, this is like some season 1 Rachel type shit. Like what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
oh
I
my
was going crazy
god.
when I saw this shit.
This is wild, bruh. Oh my god.
Now, look, I in your defense, I didn't figure it out either until this thing happened, but I was hoping that you would be able to figure it out because I know you're very detective like. But yeah, this is a really hard one to
It's
figure out to
so
predict.
hard though, cuz like maybe if the eyes glowed a little bit or like the symbol appeared
Yeah,
or something, maybe, but like
I was rooting for you to figure it out, but I couldn't say anything.
bro, it's so hard though because this is stuff that I think Enkidu would naturally do too. He
Mm,
always the fact that there was, you know, what would have been a dead giveaway. A dead
yeah,
giveaway would have been if he never disliked Mizu. If he was neutral with her,
right.
I might have picked up on it. I would have been like, damn, he's kind of hating her out of nowhere. Why is he doing that? But this
Hmm.
all is perfectly explainable. This all can
Yeah.
happen without anything Traumerei just did.
Except for the lying, the interrogation lying
That
thing was
part, yeah,
very
no,
strange.
before that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that one was the only thing I was thinking where it's like maybe Enkidu's vouching for Traumerei at the
Yeah,
end of
you
the
were getting
day.
somewhere with that one.
Like that's the only
Yeah.
way I could theorize with what's given, like how he's lying or why he's lying. Because at the end of the day, what if he still loved Traumerei so much? He's like, I'm just gonna try and make it so Traumerei. Because the only thing that wasn't making sense was Traumerei didn't erase his memory yet. So Traumerei should know the truth and he should know
Hmm.
Enkidu's lying, but he said he wasn't. So it's like it didn't make
Hmm.
sense. This is fucking crazy. So this is why Gustang kept him alive then.
Yep.
Wow. Why didn't Gustang tell everyone else though? Or else
He
maybe
kept it to himself. Yeah, he did.
why? That doesn't make sense.
Interesting.
And then he forgot it too. But they already sealed their memory, so how did he forget this? Because
Mm-hmm.
now it seems like they all agreed to seal their memories again. It seems like they sealed their memories more than once. Because
Yeah.
from what they said, from what Gustang said, he said we all have to agree to do it. So if one
Mm-hmm.
person remembers, I don't think you could seal it then, maybe. But that doesn't make much sense because I
Well,
think they all
I think
forgot
it
different
mean he
things.
means it in the sense that it's like if one person knows, it won't feel like it's really sealed because the other person can always bring it up or whatever. Like it'll, you know what I mean? Like it's like one of
Yeah.
those things where it's like if there's still one person there, it's like is it really erased? Like they're
Mm-mm.
trying their best to really erase this from memory. So if one or two people still remember it, then it's not truly
Okay.
still there, still retraceable.
I thought it was a thing like maybe the spell only works if they all agree to do it, like every
I don't
relevant
think that's the
party.
case. I mean, maybe that could be, but I don't think so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Damn. What the fuck? So all those memories that Traumerai said, right? Do you think like
Hmm.
he said like, oh yeah, you said we would stay together forever? Do you think he still meant that? Like he still wanted that?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. But because she said no, it was time for her to go.
Yeah.
And that could be either because of his feelings or because of Jihad, and we just don't
It was
know.
the feelings, and I also believe it was like this notion that it's like, well, I'm a family head now. I should be able to take what I want. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing, it was a bit like of an eerie foreshadowing that like he's just gonna do things his way now. Like he doesn't care
Wow.
about what's right or wrong.
Wow. That is crazy. Also, Choni, I think it was really good. I mean, I think it's that's probably the hardest thing to get in all of Tog that I've seen. I don't think like I could guess that without prior
Hmm.
knowledge. Like that's hard. It's a hard one to do, but Gusting didn't do anything because Trauma is one of his best friends and he spent years with Enkidu. It's just a stranger. That's true, but at the end of the day, they
That's a good
killed
point.
all of their mutual friends though, right? Amizu was their mutual friend. They all cared about Amizu. Even to where but what the fuck was her name? Blossom came in and started crying. Like Blossom came in and remember they haven't seen each
Allegedly,
other in how long?
allegedly,
Allegedly,
not confirmed.
of course. But this is where they were all upset by this. I think like what kind of unites this is the fact that they all knew music. I mean, look at Yurang. Yurang was even upset at this too.
Hmm.
Like, bro, that moment with Yurang was so sweet, man. That was such a good moment with her and Amizu. I feel so bad now.
Yeah.
Man, this is some fucked ass shit, yo. This is crazy. So
Yeah.
now
This is
we,
kind of a top moment for me.
yeah, this is
Top.
wild. I love reveals like this. I love this shit because they set up the entire thing, spending like, oh, Traumerai loves her, he cares for her. Because now that's what I'm really trying to go over right now. I'm like trying to think
Hmm.
how much did he love her? Why did he kill her? Why did he do this? I hope they go more into it because this is so ambiguous. You could really say either which way. And obviously, SAU doesn't have to go into it now. We could maybe learn this later on, but I hope we
Hmm.
get some sort of clue. Maybe not like a spoon feeding, but excuse me. I really hope we get some sort of clue on why Traumerai did this. Was it because he was just upset? Was it because of Jihad? Was it a mix of both? I want to have some direction because there's so much ambiguity to why Traumerai did this. I
Yeah.
really hope he still loved her though, man. Like this is crazy. What
Story's
was
not
he
over
doing
yet.
in that house, man? That house is fucking sick. What was
Yep, there's still a
that?
lot of questions we have. And who was that person, you know?
I don't know. You said I saw her at the party. I don't
You did
remember
see her at
her.
the party. In the last episode, or the last reading session that we did, she was there.
Oh my god. Must
Hmm.
be an important character. So she's under Traumerai then. Or no, because she was with
No,
Luzlek. She was
she's with
the
Buzzlek.
yeah, she
Yeah.
was the person helping him. Wow.
Hmm.
Damn. Okay. So we're back at the same question, Adrian.
Hmm.
Do we keep going?
I kind of think this is a good place to stop. Like,
I think
in
it
all
is
honesty,
too, but I want to keep going.
this is such a heavy hitting point.
Like I want to just keep reading because I want to know what happens, man. Fuck. I feel like
Hmm.
I'm getting cucked if I don't keep going.
Yeah, but we're not going to get the answer immediately. It's not like the next chapter is going to be like, boom, and that's the reason
I
why.
know, but I
Because
just want to
we're
see
going back
more
to the
now.
present now.
Now the
Yeah.
president's like, damn, I almost don't want to go back to the present.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit is crazy. Oh my god. So what do we do? Do we keep going or do we not? Or do
I
we
think
leave it
this
up
is
to
a
the
good
coin
place
toss?
to stop.
What do you think of the coin toss?
I'll leave it up to
What do you think? I don't want to. I don't
I
want to
gave
have.
my opinion.
I don't know,
I
man.
think we
Fuck.
should stop here just to keep it like concise.
How
Like
many
this reading
chapters did
was
we
the
do?
Enkidu story.
How
It was
many
just three.
chapters? It
It
was
was pretty
three.
short.
Okay.
But we had a long recap.
Yeah, the recap was like half the fucking
I think this
episode.
is a fair. How much time are we on right now?
2 hours. 2 hours 20 minutes, pretty much.
2 hours 20. I think that's fair. That's like a
What
little over
used to be our
average.
normal
Yeah, what used to
episode.
be our normal. Yeah.
Yeah, our normal is like 3 hours. Honestly, okay, yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it here. Oh my god, I want to know what happened so badly now. Like, I
And you
want to see,
will.
I want to see what Gustang is gonna say. Like, Gustang's gonna be like, "Holy shit, what the fuck?" Like, bro, what is this, man? Because I think they're gonna all take offense if they knew Traumerei did this, right? The question is, and I can ask you this question now too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first question I have for you before we end it off here: does Traumerei love Amizu or the family heads more? And kind of from what I just saw, I think I got my answer, which is why I waited to ask it too. But what do you
Um,
think?
I don't know, honestly. That's hard to say.
If Amizu never betrayed him, if she said, "Yeah, Traumerei, I love you, I'll stay with you, I support you, perfect," and then her and Edwan had a problem, who would he side with, Edwan or her?
That's really. I don't know, because Traumerei really wants to return to the old times
Other family heads.
with the other family heads, but at the same time, Amizu means a lot to. I think I'd lean more on Amizu's side. I think Shoni has like the same sort of idea too, and he adds Jihad there too. I think that's a big influence. I agree with that. I think that is
So Jihad is above everything.
probably, which is not great either, because I think Jihad is probably the worst influence to Traumerei. He might be the reason why Traumerei became the monster that he.
I'm telling you that too. I think Jihad
Because
influenced this
Traumerei
shit
wasn't always like
greatly.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Amizu mentioned it a lot too. Like Traumerei changed.
Mm.
Hmm. He's not the same person that he was.
So wouldn't Jihad also know Mizu too then?
Sure. Yeah. Hmm.
Wow, and he probably didn't give a fuck.
No. No.
Damn.
Remember, like
He's the
Jihad's
king.
position on all these normal people that were climbing the towers, that
Nothing.
they're nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. Wow.
Hmm.
Damn, yo. More and more, I feel like I want to be a part of Fug, man. What the fuck?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Or Revolution.
Wow. Or, well, I don't know about Revolution. Revolution's kind of scary to
Revolution
me.
feels a bit too sinister for you.
Yeah, like those people are not good people, man. I don't
I
know.
mean, Luzlek's not particularly good either.
Yeah, but
No
he's
one's a good person
rambunctious.
inside. It's hard to
We
say.
okay. Listen, Luzlik has done maybe some questionable things, sure, right?
Hmm.
But he has to do that as leader of Fug. He's kind of in the position where, I'm sure he did the okay with Bomb's training and everything, right? He knew how hard it was, how bad it was. But that's not the worst thing in the world, right? The most he did there was he threatened. He told like Hansen, okay, threaten him if you need to, right? Do what you need to, but he didn't go too far. And Luzlik himself seems like a pretty alright guy. He's a pretty chill dude, whatever. We haven't seen him do anything crazy. The people in Revolution, Adrian, when you look at the captain now, this fucking Jack the Gladiator, he looks like he punches kids for fun. He does not look like a
Hmm.
good guy, right? Number two, Mashini. Do you trust Mashini?
No, but I
No.
trust young Mashini.
Okay, but then we're not talking about young Mashini. I trust young Mashini too. Trust me, I do. But we're not talking about young Mashini no more. Current day Mashini is scary. That gladiator guy, the captain, the master, whatever the fuck his name is, he's scary as shit. Like, Belrier is a snake. Belrier is a fucking conniver. These are not
Hmm.
good people compared to Fug. Oh, hold up. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. Like, these are not good people. So tell me, looking at Fug, right? Barring, like, the crazies, I guess, because there's some crazies in there, too, I'm not gonna lie. But if we
Hmm.
look at Revolution, does that look like a sane group? Does that look like a
No,
group that has shit, like good? I don't
no, I
know.
agree. I think Revolution is probably like a more extreme version of Fug, where Fug has people like Fug literally has people from the 10 great families that are like people like Jinsung who are they want to see like a change because they want the tower to be a better place type thing. Like there are a lot of people within Fug that are like because Fug argues with themselves a lot.
Uh-huh.
So there are a lot of people who are like, you like we gotta obliterate Jihad, and then there are people who are like, we have to do this because we need to make the tower a place, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Jinsung and Bomb and stuff. So there is some good in Fug, sure, but there's also like some crazy.
Well, even in
But
Revolution, there's family people in there too. Mashini.
right, but they are yeah, I don't know, because then you got to think about it, because I think Kieran is probably more on the good side of. right? Where it's like he thinks this is a necessary evil to make the tower a better place, right? He
Yeah.
thinks Traumeri doing an awful job and that he could do better to the 10 family. So yeah, it really is hard to tell. But I guess the reason why I see revolution as like a more extreme and potentially dangerous is just because we don't know, and also how successful
Hmm.
and how they got like Gus Dang on their side and everything. Like a lot of the fear comes from not knowing.
Okay.
When we learn more about them, maybe we'd be
We'd
more
like
chill
them
with them.
more,
Like
yeah.
maybe that the boss with like that really scary dragon bone armor or whatever ends up being like a chill guy. He's like, hey, what's up,
Fucking
dude?
Shao Kahn looking motherfucker over
Yeah,
here.
exactly. It's like we're just doing our job,
Maybe
getting
he
rid
likes
of
to
things.
have tea
So,
time or something.
exactly, yeah. But like until we know who these people truly are, like it's always gonna be in the back of our head. Like, this could be much worse than what we're.
Yeah, I mean, also we saw the boss kill the poor soldier guy or whatever, the branch leader in the
Yeah.
suspendium. Like he
Mm-hmm.
murked his ass.
Yeah.
Hmm. Also, in terms of what you said, Shoni, I mean, listen, Jihad may not have come for whatever reason. I could fully believe he is too busy. Maybe he saw the future where this would happen. That would imply he didn't cause it, because if he caused it and he showed up, that would be the biggest, like, fucking. Like, imagine you cause this whole thing. You tell Traumeri, hey, do this, hey, do that. You influence him. And you show up to see the fruit of your labor. That is some sick ass shit. But the way it's said here, it kind of implies he didn't come. And also, he didn't actively do anything here, but he saw shit was going to go down. So he's like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of this. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe. But yeah, wow, what a crazy episode, man. You think Traumar missed Enkidu in some creepy way with that he did with the Beastkins? Someone that was always following his order and be happy by his side, but he was disappointed when he didn't obtain the same results. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Traumar he got fucking issues, man. This guy's a weirdo. I don't know how someone told me I'm gonna love Traumar the most. Now I dislike him a little bit again. Like he's cool. I definitely like him a lot, but he's making it hard. Like Traumar is making it hard to fucking like talk to his or like not talk to his ass to like him after what he just did to Amizu. I felt like I was one of the family heads with Amizu, man. Like I felt like hearing like, okay, Amizu, good for you. Go on, spread your wings. Go with V and Arlen. All I gotta say is after this, Luzlek is a clown, bro. Luzlek got humiliated and bitched. I don't think Luzlek is stepping up to the family heads, even in current day. I know he probably got stronger, sure, but like, bro, this guy got jobbed by Traumerei. Traumerei jobbed his ass. Like, what did Luzlek think he was gonna do? Han let him go through and everything, right? Han was gonna job his ass too. Or not Traumerei. Luzlek is kind of shit in this shit. This shit anti-glazed him. They Boro syndromed his ass. Fucking
Yeah, he was a lot
crazy.
weaker back in the day.
Yeah, but like, damn, like V sent him. V needs to come himself. Honestly, if V came though, they probably would have had to actually fight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
Team Gusting versus Team Trauma was heavily debated in terms of character. Oh my god. Well, either way, that was a crazy as fuck reading, man. What the hell? That was so good. I'm almost
Mm-hmm.
sad we're going to the present, which is crazy because the present sells good shit too. But it's like, bruh, so after this, you're telling me it's still gonna hit the gas.
I'm telling you, it doesn't stop till the end.
So let me ask you this: from now till
Mm-hmm.
the end, is there any part you like more than what has happened yet? Like, have we hit the peak, or is it like peak yet to come?
There's more to come. I don't know. It's hard to say. There's a lot of peaks. It's like a whole mountain range up in
So you're
here. So
saying
it's
there's still
like,
really good shit coming?
yeah, there is.
As good as this?
Yeah.
You okay? Is there stuff better than what happened here that's coming?
I don't want your expectations to be like,
Of
sky
course,
high. Like
of
let's
course.
keep things like
I'm saying
normal.
from your
We'll just
thing.
read and enjoy.
I'm
But
saying
yeah,
from your
I
thing,
love everything that happens from. I
dude.
think it's great.
This is scary, man. I don't think we're gonna get to that chess game, man. I really don't think we're getting to that fucking chess game.
Things get crazy.
Oh man, I could see. Oh
There's a
god,
lot of
I'm
moving parts. This is like Last Station type beat, like there's just a lot of things going on at once.
now I'm just wondering, like, how am I gonna see like Enkidu now, man? Enkidu
Mm-hmm.
is first of all, should Enkidu even be doing this? Because if Enkidu tries to fight Traumar could just control him.
Right.
Like he can't fight him directly. He has
You
to
also
team up
can't
with
kill the family
Gusting.
heads. You can't. do anything to the family heads
Yeah, so he has to team up
because of
with
his
Gusting
remorse.
or Bomb. What if he tries to take over Bomb? Or like he works with Bomb or something, because Bomb could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. A lot of questions, man. Man, I want to fucking read more, man. Fuck. Either way, this was really good. This is like the best thing I've seen in a while, too. Like the man, like this is crazy. We got family head interaction. We got a crazy ass story, backstory, and the best part was there wasn't really any fighting, and I'm perfectly fine with that too. It was just good storytelling, man. Holy fucking shit! If I had to read this shit weekly, I'd be pissed. Which we're kind of doing now, but we're
Mm-hmm.
doing multiple chapters, so it's okay. Man, though, peak, peak, peak. This shit is crazy. Oh my fucking god. This is what I live for. This shit needs glaze, man. Holy lord. Anyway, enough glazing though. Don't you be glazing me. Anyway, that's gonna be it. We hope everyone enjoyed on this nice Saturday afternoon for Tower of God. Usually on Fridays, but this time on Saturday. Live. Oh, excuse me. At Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. This is where usually if you want to know when we're going live, because it did change this time, you can always look at twitter.com, or as they know it now is x.com/Technics channel, and I will tweet right before I go live. But wow, this was fucking amazing. In other words, though, if you were sick, dying, or dead, and you didn't make it on time, and you missed the stream, you can always watch the VOD at a delay at youtube.com/Technics. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for me. God, man. So when you saw this, Adrian, you were just going crazy mode? Like,
Mm-hmm.
how did you
I
feel?
was, yeah.
Bro, this shit is
I had to
crazy.
reread it. I was like, wait, there's no way. Like I couldn't see the signs.
Bro, this is wild, man. Yeah, because when you say it, it's like when I look back at it, it's like, damn, this is some crazy ass shit. That whole interrogation was so good, too, because it's like, it's so different from what we just went through. And it's like, why is TRAUMEREI agreeing? Like, what is going on? You would think, like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe he wiped his memory already. Like, I don't know. Bro, this
Mm-hmm.
is, oh my god, this shit is just too good, man. Anyway, that's going to be it for us. We hope everyone enjoyed. We hope you all have a good one, and we'll see you guys next time. And I can't wait till next time either. Have a good one, everyone. Eee!